Welcome back to Rolling Escapades, where we play Dungeons and Dragons for a few hours, because it's fun. If you want something else to watch, we did a few weeks ago, when this comes out 2 weeks ago, we did a charity stream for Mind, where we played Tomb of Annihilation, not Tomb of Annihilation, Tomb of Horrors. Tomb of Annihilation's the later one. We played Tomb of Horrors for 24 hours and streamed it. Videos may be up now, we don't know. We're
Vault's on Twitter. Twitch. Oh
Twitch.
god, it's been a long week.
It's been a long fucking week.
It's online.
It's online. Oh, the Vaults will be on Twitch. Should be on Twitch. The actual video will be coming eventually. Don't know whether they'll be out by now or not.
Probably not.
Probably not. But you can go watch that. You can still donate now. It's open until I forgot to check.
You said
again.
November something.
Yeah.
It's right open until the end of November. If you want to go donate, because we're trying to raise money for Mind, because they're awesome. That about does it. So, last we left off, our band of misfits were in Mirabar, where they were continuing with their investigation of Wobble the Weevil. They decided to talk to the master to see if he had any more information for them. Basically said if I had information, I wouldn't be sitting here still, and I would have a fuck ton more money. So they decided that they had nothing further to do in Mirabar besides pick up their various metallic instruments that they had ordered from the blacksmith, made their way to the gate of the town and got themselves hired as caravan guards, heading south towards Tribor. Additionally, they've made a visit to a cartographer's because they needed a map, and the price of the map steadily increased over time. It was a very entertaining.
It decreased a little bit by the end of it. You knocked 5 gold off there.
Yeah, it did, yeah. It went.
Bubble.
Yeah. So
I call cartography bubble.
From there, they headed out on the caravans with the things they were guarding. Made their way into the crags. They had 3 wagons that they were the guards of. They were being paid upon arrival at Tribor, 3 gold each, unless your name was Brooke or Hush, in which case you were getting 1 gold each because you pissed off your employer.
Per day.
Per day. That was per day, not for the entire job.
I wonder if we'll still get that.
Chances are good. Well,
Each wagon had 3 drivers, so they could do night shifts and they could just keep the wagon going. During the first night in the crags, during Teldrin's watch, he heard the movement of chainmail and woke people up, to which they avoided an ambush by hobgoblins and instead just had a straight out battle. However, the power of the hobgoblin devastator proved too great for the party to handle, and they all fell unconscious. With the 3 surviving wagon drivers stabilizing the people who hadn't already stabilized, and the hobgoblins taking off with the remaining wagon. And that's where we left off, as they all were unconscious and blacked out. So, they have rolled time for how long they're going to be unconscious for.
Oh, and Sticks died again.
Oh, and Sticks died again. Rip Sticks. It's a theme.
so who rolled under 4?
Excuse me.
I rolled a 1. I rolled 2.
Fuck you!
Who rolled 4? 4 of you rolled 4s, right? 3 of you rolled 4s?
I'm pretty sure I got a 3 last time. But
No,
I
no,
honestly
you
can't
got a 4.
Did I?
You got a 4.
Shit.
So 4 4s.
4 4s.
A 2, a 1.
2 3.
You
1
didn't
3.
go. I didn't actually roll because I was the last one left.
How long are you going to be awake for? Sleep for?
A 3. Ooh.
Cool, so you're 3. You're 4 4s, a 3, a 2, and a 1.
Yeah.
I like that.
4,
It's
3,
got a
2,
good ring to it. Cool.
Damage-wise, maybe if you're using a really high-level magic.
So it's like everything's just silent. So it was like.
Dojo, you'll wake up first. Cool. You're awake.
I'm gonna heal people.
Okay.
So
It is still night when you wake up, because you got it in the 3rd watch.
cool. I'm gonna heal you.
Neat.
You gain.
What?
Wow. 11 hit points.
Holy shit.
Roll back.
Yep.
Bing, bing, bing.
And then you're gonna gain 8, and you're gonna gain
You get a heal.
6,
You get a heal. You get a heal.
and
You get a heal.
then you guys can heal the rest because I don't use all my spell slots.
Who's still out?
Okay, cool.
Cool. I'll heal you.
Yeah, I'm still up for the count.
I'll
Roll
kill you then. Right.
Oh, what is it
Oh, I
again?
think
My
so.
you get
8
8.
plus wisdom.
I've got one, but I was just wondering what it
That's a
was.
3 plus
Oh,
3.
God, I don't feel any better.
Oh,
You get 6.
That's
When you guys are
impressive that it
unconscious,
bounced
yeah,
up.
just get the 8 rather than the 1 plus.
3.
Huh?
I am
Four.
only on 8, not 9.
Yeah, you
You're
want
on
to
four.
Yeah, take off 1 because of the way the app works.
Who
Yeah,
else
the
needs a
outwork.
Oh, it
heal?
might have been that. I wasn't.
Did you get one?
Yeah, Andrew
Andrew did.
tried.
Did Jordan get one?
It counts.
Everyone's unconscious now. Unconscious now.
Unconscious.
I got 3.
I have a conscience.
Oh.
Right, so
Oh, check.
Maybe we should continue or finish or
Uh,
start a
roll.
new
I could
rest,
do it
I'm
again,
guessing,
actually.
because
Not
it's been more than
here.
an hour.
Oh, motherfucker.
Yep.
at this
Yeah,
point, I'm
longer
rather
than an hour.
disappointed
You guys
in
have
this
not
cloak
benefited
I've
from
got
a
on my
rest.
back. So I'm going to march over. You have the other one, right? So I'm going to march over to you and offer a trade. Because this piece of shit ain't doing anything.
What's this cloak do again?
It protects you against range damage and it allows you to get advantage on stealth check if in darkness. You're a archer guy, right?
I'm morning
So-
sticks.
Oh, mine.
It
I'm
works
morning
pretty good on
sticks.
you, considering I'm going to be walking up to
Same.
them and trying to bite their face off.
Actually,
Yours
I'm not.
get
I'm
what?
just
I'll go with that,
looking
you
very
see,
pissed
isn't it?
off.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'll lose the plus
I'm
on
like,
AC, but that's
oh,
fine.
man.
you'll get
I
plus
like
3
this
when they shoot you.
spider.
Sorry.
Fair.
Yeah.
Right, what the hell's your thing called? Cloak of?
Cloak of Edginess, I think I called it.
Really?
Yeah, it was something like the,
Oh,
the
I
Edgelord's
didn't give
cloak.
it- I
or
didn't
something.
Edgelord's cape. It's the Edgelord's cape.
Fuck
Well,
yeah.
considering the guy who had it, Jesus.
Edgelord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to.
And
yeah.
the
And then
fucking
because I
gauntlets
forgot
of
to give it
ultimate
other people
daggery,
names.
whatever it was.
Braces of ultimate daggery.
Yeah. Oh.
Best names.
So yeah, Edgelord's cape plus 3
This is
AC
nearly
versus
as good
range.
as
When hiding in darkness, you have a
You know what?
chance to stealth rolls.
I immediately start casting Liam's Tiny Hut. Well, not immediately, after a couple of minutes. Anyway, Liam's Tiny Hut as a ritual.
You have Tiny Hut.
Yeah, I picked it as one of my spells.
Neat.
What does that do?
It means that
Did
we
you say
we-
advantage to stealth rolls?
yeah, you
Yeah,
have
even
advantage to
darkness.
stealth rolls when hiding in darkness.
Okay.
Or attempting to hide in darkness.
Well, it's when a yeah attempted to hide in darkness or dim light, but you can't hide in dim light, so
Because
in
you don't
darkness.
have skull.
Because you don't have that feat.
Maybe level 8. And what the other one's just plus 1 AC,
Plus
plus
one
1
to all saves.
plus 1 all saves. Nice.
It's called a cloak of protection.
We got shit paper.
Protect. It also attack.
Ah, fuck. Where's fuck paper?
For fuck's sake.
If we weren't on the same team.
Hang on.
Where is the
Oh
fecal
my
paper?
God, you bet.
Probably still at the back. Yeah, pass that down.
Bollocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we forgot to get it out yesterday, I
I
think.
don't know where that came from.
Yeah, I cast Liam's Tiny Hut as a ritual.
It's going around
Cool.
everywhere, isn't it?
What?
Heap protect.
You've got a little dome. Little
Whatever,
dome.
whatever.
protector. How big
Somewhere
is the
these
dome?
fucking things.
10
I have
foot
no idea,
radius.
do I, but-
Oh man, you're gonna have a
The
hell of a
internet.
squeeze.
It says you can have 9 people.
First from a Kiwi
Literally
mate of
states
mine
you can have
on
9
Facebook.
people.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
they're like
But
a
you're gonna
day
have
out.
Exactly.
squeeze.
It makes complete
Yeah,
sense. I'm like, of course
nice.
he's posting this
You know
shit
what?
first. Of course.
You don't get damaged within it.
Corky. Monster.
But you can't leave after I start it.
So, let me get this straight. You're casting Layman's Tiny Hut in the middle of 2 burning caravans and the smoking dead corpses of the caravan riders in both of them.
And
Yeah, let's just
some,
camp
and some
out here.
dead hobgoblins.
Yeah,
And
I
a
wanna,
dead spider.
I wanna have a look at the smoking remains of some of these caravans now. Because,
Well, they're not smoking. They're still on fire.
well, okay, the flaming remains of these caravans.
No, it's only been
They're
an
still
hour.
burning?
It's only been an
That wasn't
hour.
Druid.
Yes,
And they were
actually,
formed
they're out there.
entirely of wood. Oh, also the horses that were there.
Oh god, no. Dinner!
yeah, I mean, they have been.
Oh, barbecue.
cooked to-
Tesco's.
I'm going to say past perfection.
I don't know, I
They're a
think they
bit
probably
burnt.
have...
Some of the inner layers might be quite
I've been
So,
waiting.
yeah, some of the
Sure, it
inner
tastes
layers
like
might be
chicken, it's
alright.
fine.
I've been
Right.
waiting to eat horse
Yeah.
since that first village.
Sure, we'll be.
Yeah, you have.
Go and have some horse.
Let's
then,
have
you
some
guys.
horse.
You know what? You don't have to worry about removing the hairs
Yeah.
because they've all been
They're gone.
incinerated. there is
like
no,
chicken,
there is
right?
no fur left.
Yep.
All
Not
I
really
need to do
much
is just
skin.
cut steaks, essentially, out of it.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
go a
just
few layers,
layers off the
in to get past the carbon.
Yes. Yeah.
Plenty of carbon.
Can you collect the carbon for me? Does it count as charcoal?
It
Is
probably
it
would
that
be.
well cooked?
Yeah, it probably would be eventually.
I'm actually more inclined to say just the sheer damage. It's going to be more or less you touch it and it crumbles.
Dust.
Like it, yeah.
I'm still planning on going for those caravans.
Okay.
Maybe.
The caravans are still burning currently, though.
Well, we've
Good
got
luck.
8 hours.
You think?
That's how long the hut lasts.
Yep.
Meh.
I love the fact that I just like your. Oh, I'm gonna get screwed by the DM.
Okay.
Disappointed face.
Disappointed whimper. Beautiful.
Mhm.
You'll get me to sleep
Like
tonight.
I could do this, but no. Wow. What was that?
That's 3 tonight.
Wow.
I rolled 2 on his dice in a row. I was really impressed.
Oi, hush.
Yeah.
What one was the guy with the money on?
He was up front. Wait, the money? He stayed behind, didn't he?
No. He
Oh yeah, the bag got given to him. Oh,
This is the
No.
burning one, right? I'm at the front of the caravan where the
Okay.
horse was. Well, let's try and find the pouch.
I think it's still on fire, mate.
Even I couldn't tell that.
I'm just envisioning the bit of Indiana Jones where it just burns with his hand.
If you really want the money that much, then we'll just find it tomorrow morning when the fires died down.
What are the 3 caravaneers doing?
Unless you are able to stop it.
Actually, having just thinking about that, those horses are already being cut up and
I can't
distributed.
stop it.
Like
It's
the
well beyond
while
my
one of you guys have
point.
been unconscious, the 3 surviving caravan wagon riders have already gone to the horses and just sort of on munching on horse right now. They're just sort of watching you guys eating horse.
Well, I might be able to blow the fire out, but there's a chance I could fan the flames and make it even worse.
I'm gonna go and find some horse.
Have you already
Yeah,
crossed
there's
Liam's
this.
hut?
He's-
I'm not
I
going
thought
there.
he was casting the hut. It takes
Oh,
like
casting.
Takes 10 minutes.
The
What
winter
does it do
ritual,
again?
It's
Credit
basically
go.
a fancy tent.
Where is it?
Basically, it's always warm, always dry inside it.
It takes 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 1 minute freshly cast.
Hashtag ritual custom. You brought that on yourself.
I did, but I didn't bring the carrots on myself.
From Poland.
No, that's next.
What was it called again?
Machuca, I think.
That's-
Machuca.
Blau,
Machuca Blau.
Machuca Blau. Blau Machuca.
I thought it
I
was
thought it was
Dalmatian.
Lam-
Blamachuca.
Blau
Yeah, that was it.
Blau Machuca, Corpse Nut, and
Stinkmorph.
Stinkmorph.
Yeah.
I didn't laugh. I'm very happy with that. What are you guys doing? Are you just going to sit around and wait for Liam's tiny hut to be cast
Horse.
and eat horse?
Yeah.
Horse.
I'm gonna just get some of it, find a stick,
I mean,
and cook
I'm pretty sure
It's
already
already
It's already
cooked.
cooked, right?
Alright, okay.
yeah,
I thought they died from other things like the. Okay.
it
No,
was.
they
They were
burnt to death.
also
'Cause
in
they're
the fire.
Oh, they were in the fireball.
They're attached to the
okay.
caravan.
Can I
so
spot the remains of the guy who was killed by the
Make a
fireball?
perception check.
I'm just
Um,
gonna like
once-
watch him do
Once
this.
I'm done eating, I'll pull out the violin and play the last stand.
That would be
Go ahead and make a
Or the last
violin
post,
check.
rather.
Let's see how good it sounds.
17.
The 17.
It's
Having a look inside the fire with actually how hot the fire is and how much of it is, and the fact that
Well, no, it's basically I'm looking for a man-shaped remain.
yeah,
It's
okay.
a
burnt
So
corpse.
It's not.
the
corpse is on fire.
here's a commoner. No, the whole there is no corpse.
It's
there are
ash,
no
it's just-
corpses in there. In that thing, so it is just ash where they were.
Okay, because there was an equal chance that the guy just sort of got explosion here. He gets blasted out, whoever knows how far, by this massive fireball. But
It's not an explosion. It's just it ignites everything in the area, and they have 4 hit points.
okay,
they go.
God.
there wouldn't be like a little shining pouch sitting above him.
Not that you can see
Press
right
F to
now.
loot.
No, it's clearly
Melted
Fallout
metal.
physics. You just have to search the ash pile for it.
You just kind of drag off a hand out of the fire and then search it, and it's like boots. Yeah, all right.
Exactly. They're pristine. The last
Oh,
post was
that's
played on a
good.
13.
Perfect. It's a little bit depressing, but
Fireproof boots.
yeah.
Point.
Yeah.
feet are fine.
We find a lockpick in it.
Yeah, you can't.
I
Always
didn't
okay.
steal anything.
You haven't looked through the flames. You can't quite make out where that pouch might be, especially as you're not sure where the guy was inside the wagon initially.
Let's get rid of all this ash. Gust of wind.
Oh, that's gonna go well.
Just gonna.
I'd just like to put it out. Oh, you're still casting it. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll move away.
Actually, before
I'm pretty sure Windows.
can I just double check? Gust of wind does do what I
Away
think it's
from-
fine.
Oh god,
Stop
Gloucester
rope.
Wind's the really big one, man.
Yeah, I just want to double check because I might be making a mistake here. It might
You
not.
might
Might be.
Forest fire.
I think you're thinking of
A line of
gust.
strong wind,
not
60 feet
gust
long and
of-
10 feet wide,
Yeah.
blasts from you in a direction you choose for the spell's duration.
Being honest, that would have been a fantastic spell to use on the hobgoblin from distance through the caravans. Just
Go away!
fire! I was thinking more through the caravans, so all
Turn it
fire
into a
flying straight into
flamethrower.
them and heat it up at the same time.
Requires a legume seed.
Ah, a peanut.
Disperses gas or vapor and extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames in the area. It causes protected flames, such as those of lanterns, to dance wildly and has a 50% chance to extinguish them. So it won't make things worse. These aren't protected flames.
They're not exactly
Uh,
candles
They're
or
they're
also
not
not
exactly
candles or
candles
torches
or
or
torches.
similar unprotected flames. These are nowhere
This is
near
like roaring
candles
fire.
like flames.
Might do a
Well, it's
couple
not
of
It's
going
a
out.
giant candle, is what it is.
It might get a few
a
of the edge
bonfire.
bits that like set someone's clothes on fire.
It's essentially it's
As
a
long as it
burning
doesn't
inferno
sign.
in front of you that you're trying to put out with just a little bit better than. It's basically what you're trying to do with the flame.
Ah, it's a nice strong wind, it says.
Let's fuel it
Yeah.
even more.
Now,
Which you basically make it hotter.
If
Nah,
you get water
fine.
inferno, yeah, that's not going to help you here.
I'll consider it, and then I guess it roars up, and I go.
That's a
yeah.
bad
How does the weather look? I see-
Dark.
It's dark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
It's
dark.
dark.
So. Well, if it's cloudy, I could see it in the clouds. There'd be a moon or whatever. So,
Is that it is dark? You do have dark vision because you cast dark vision the day before.
Plus,
Yes.
there's a massive fire.
no, but
So you can't see shit.
I want to know how cloudy it is for the chance of rain
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah.
There's no, you can't see a moon.
So it's cloudy.
Probably. I mean, you're standing in fire. It's kind of hard to see the sky.
You can see the
if you're
moon.
near a fire.
You can't see the moon.
If you're near a fire, you can see.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
moon.
but you can't see the moon.
Yeah. Might rain.
Oh,
So what was in the wagon then?
Supplies mostly.
Kind of supplies.
It's a good horse.
Doesn't really matter because you can't get any of it out.
Well. Yeah.
does this happen often?
No, that's the first time. Yeah, we're gonna go back to town about that.
Tastes like chicken.
What's pretty good? Yeah. Either
It's a new thing.
I'm assuming the boss didn't know about the fire one because we ain't ever seen that before. If he knew about the fire one, then he's a twat for only hiring 7 of you.
So, we're not in trouble because of this, because
Nah, you won't. There's not enough to deal with that.
good. So we're still getting paid, right?
I mean, if we can get the money out.
Everyone looks to the car.
No, I remain casting my heart.
Yeah, you do, but everyone else going.
He's still casting his heart, just going.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sticking my hands in that. I like my hand attached.
I don't suppose any of you have. Well, anyone can heal me.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
5.
Double heal.
Good horse.
Sweet. Did you actually heal me as well? Cool.
You guys have got a couple of options. We're going to go back to Mirabar because we're not going to make the journey that way, and also need to tell the boss that there's a fucking fire sorcerer. You can come back with us, though. Then you have to come back. I assume you're going this way for a reason. You can just carry on as you are, or up to you. Go find out where the fuck they've gone, get their information, and go back to Mirabar and let them know.
How far is it, do you reckon, from here to Ed? Is it tribal?
Isn't it like 30
It's
days
about a
or something
month.
stupid?
Yeah.
We're 1 day into a month-long journey.
Was it that?
No, it wasn't that
2
far.
weeks.
It was 2 weeks to Everland.
Yeah, so it's like.
It was just over 2 weeks to
I thought you
Everland.
said it was a lot much longer than that.
No, it's probably because we
No,
had
it's
20
200.
days because a week is 10, so we
Yeah.
thought
Oh,
it was more than it was.
Yeah, it's
It was
half a
10-day
month.
weeks.
So we either go back with them, get another caravan.
I thought that was
Walk
because
from
we were
here.
going on the caravan, so we were actually on horses and travelling constantly.
Hmm?
I thought that was only
Doesn't-
because we were travelling constantly overnight.
That actually would cut time down. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to carry on going through the crags, just on the other side of the crags, there's a small little town called Sandfel's Keep. You can carry on from there. But I don't know how many other wagons have been taken by this. We didn't know about it. There's information to be had. I'm pretty certain you'll get paid more if you want to go after that. But then I fully get not wanting to go after that, because if that then indicates the 2 burning wagons.
I think we could kill them.
Yeah.
But how far along is my is my hut so far?
I mean, you think guys are like, if I get the test cards,
It
You
probably
ain't even mucking about.
you've been joining in the conversation, so I'm going to say it's cast.
How many more do you reckon there are there? This was just an ambush party, or if they've actually got a supplement?
I don't know how hobgoblins act. Do I know the hobgoblins?
You're aware they're hobgoblins.
Okay.
In terms of, well, there could be another 100 of them. There could only be 50. Depends on the warband.
Only 50.
50?
Mm-hmm.
It could be less.
Many,
But-
very, very many.
Shit, son.
A lot, like
Yeah.
a lot more than that.
They're not all going to be like those ones.
Did you not?
Like this,
Does your
5
brand new
times
Lord
over.
does not do humanoids?
I
There
don't know
might
how
be
many
goblins,
five
just
is.
normal goblins, and the thing.
this?
Hobgoblins are
Could
quite
do.
prone to taking
And
over
this,
control of
and this.
goblins.
I'm
And
gonna go on
this.
radar ping and see if
That's
they're
not
close
bad.
by.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 6 miles.
Yep.
Yeah.
well, they'd be an hour away. So if they can travel 6 miles an hour,
As many times as I want.
Was that your favourite
Yeah.
You
enemy?
could have literally been
I
sitting
think
on
you
a
know
wagon doing radar pings the entire journey.
sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
I still saw them.
Yeah, you did.
You do about
And also,
4,
I don't know what it is. I just know it's a humanoid.
About 4 miles out, you get a ping of 4.
100.
1,000.
Yeah, maybe 4
What?
humanoids. Yeah, that'll be it.
I can only sense 4 right now.
In what direction? How far?
That way.
Well,
Oh.
4 miles away.
They're to the west, sort of just south of west.
who was the last one to get their face clobbered in?
Not me.
Him.
Right.
many were left?
How many were left?
A bunch. I didn't get a count. I had 2 in front of my face and a bunch more closing in.
There were 4.
See? Talk to the one that saw the whole thing.
Yeah,
So I'm assuming that's the guys with your wagon.
probably. That's a safe bet.
Right. Well, we'll sleep on it, and then we'll go after it because we'll be able to see then.
How does this spell? Oh, yours doesn't spell.
I'll finish
He's
it.
done
Oh,
it.
how does this hut work?
Oh,
Do we need to keep watches or?
Does it look like a hut, or is it just sort of this
It's a
shimmering circle?
Dome, did you make it transparent or translucent?
I
or
made
opaque?
it's opaque from the outside, translucent from the inside.
But you can make it from the outside. You can pick.
Can I? I didn't think it. Sorry, I thought it said you couldn't do that.
Well, I'm
Maybe you're wrong.
certainly not up for going after them tonight.
No.
I need some sleep.
Some spells,
Yeah, so it's
and
very
points, and health.
And
Rest
possibly
of
some new clothes.
Dome is opaque from the
Right,
outside.
it's okay. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
What
I'm
colour is it? What colour is it?
Pink!
Sure, pink. It's just been decided. Cool. There is currently, yeah, where
Not obvious at all.
Enel was focusing, there is a pink floating. There was a pink dome.
Nifty.
That's what
For
you.
now, and for now, there is also dim light inside.
Oh, actually, it sprung up in existence around him. So a couple of minutes ago, Enel was sitting there, and this dome just went.
He
around
wasn't
him.
near the fire, was
And then
he?
he walks out of it.
No, I didn't.
You've been talking to these people from inside the
I can
dome.
talk from inside. Doesn't say.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You've been hearing Enel talking to you from inside a pink dome.
Well, it says the spell ends if you leave this area. I can't
Okay.
leave it.
Oh.
I'm sitting inside.
I think you've been shouting at us.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to come in here? It's a lot warmer.
Well, it's warm out here as well. There's a fire.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah, just sort of gesture to the
Weird
roaring
pink thing.
flame.
Anyway, I walk in.
Oh, I'm so tempted to drive. Go on.
Cool. You can't get in.
Is it only people that are there when cast?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, amazing. We're all going to sleep
Yep.
outside.
So you go to walk in, you can't get in.
Yeah,
You're a moron! You've made a house with no door.
I want
You
to.
are the worst wizard I have ever had.
I want to try and
misfortune
climb
meeting
and sit on top
Ever.
of the dome.
Oh.
Of all time.
of all time.
How do we get in?
You call yourself a wizard?
Sure, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Dig into it.
Oh, that's shit. That's a 7.
You can get absolutely no grip on this dome at all. You just you
How do we get in?
Okay, let's try another way.
I have made a
Let's get a
small
running
mistake.
start and try
What's
and
the
jump to the
mistake?
top and
You
then
have to be
climb.
inside when I cast if you want to be able to go in and out.
You suck.
strength score?
Throw the meat.
Oh, yes,
Plus
you
1.
So cast another one.
Sure, I'll make an athletics. check.
Can't you do it any quicker?
Okay, that's better. That's.
I haven't got it prepared for the day.
16.
I've got-
Cool. You jump and land on the top, and then
I wasn't-
you fly straight down.
Okay,
It feels like I need to put up in an instant normally.
Ah,
Okay, well, come
slippery.
out of the dome and let us know what we need to do.
Yeah, I walk out of the dome.
Cool. I like that sound better.
Okay, what happens is 9 people can be in there at
There's
once.
a lot of people just
So
teleporting.
one person is staying outside.
But then can they?
3 there are 3 thingy people.
Oh, they're going back to town.
I'll stay outside.
Yeah, they ain't sticking around. Aren't you?
Well, sleep the night.
Alright.
Only one of us can see.
Don't worry, I'm used to the forest. I can stay outside.
Oh, forest.
We're not in a forest. We're in
Is it
a
just
craggy,
rocks?
awful place.
I'm used to
Craggy
different
place.
terrains. I can stay outside.
I think
Yeah,
3
okay.
of us probably are.
I then make it so that there's a certain number of people around me and then cast it.
Cool. So everyone gets squidges in nice and close.
I'm
Is
throwing
it-
out
what's
a nice roll, man.
You're not getting.
I'm,
you're not getting
actually, before
personal
everyone
space.
sort of settles down, I'm going to take the rug I nicked and just
Can
like,
they
Oh,
help
yes.
us?
really ties the dome together.
Got the same piece of paper.
Sure, yeah.
Really tough.
Out of interest, if we're going to have a short
It
rest,
doesn't
why do
matter.
you need to cast it?
I'm not changing it.
Because
Okay.
he doesn't have
Or if we're going to
Pass
have a
that
long
back.
rest.
Pass that back, please.
because he doesn't have a
Oh,
and I
right.
make sure there are only 9 people in the area.
Okay. Cool. So you all 9 of you are gonna. So it's you, 6, and the 3 wagon drivers are gonna get all nice and close and personal because you are not having personal space this night inside a 10-foot radius.
It
Oh, it's
will be
10-foot
really
radius?
warm.
Yeah, it says 20 foot.
Really
Oh,
Oh,
Fine.
it's a lot bigger than I was actually giving.
You
credit.
think
I was
it's a
thinking
little-
10 I was thinking like
We're
it's a 10,
being shoved into an
a 10
elevator.
10-foot diameter sphere. And I was like, yeah, you're gonna.
You
get
can
nice
have 8
and-
people lying side by side
It's gonna be warm.
with 5 foot. So you've got quite a bit of space there.
Cool. You guys are gonna
Pass.
camp in.
And then-
Are you all going to sleeps?
Before you go inside, can they come out while they're in there, or do
Yeah,
they
they can.
have
They
to-
can then leave immediately after, just while I'm casting.
Can we go in and out as we please?
Yes.
It's just I won't be able to enter.
Yeah. Basically.
Okay. Okay.
Creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast a spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it.
So
So
I
as
can
another
shoot
magic effect
things
can't extend
outside?
through it.
Yeah. Whilst you're inside, you can shoot stuff out of it.
That's cool.
We have a turret.
We have pillbox.
Minutes to cast it.
Have a pillbox.
Straight,
Yeah,
that's like
if
a
we
minute.
knew it was
But
gonna
if you
happen.
know
That's
something's
fine.
coming up, you go,
That'd be so good.
You
Like we
can't-
could just
you
be in
can't.
it and just like
If
yeah.
you had that when we were in the village and the orcs were coming at us and we knew they were coming, you could just go, there we go.
It's a
I was
third
thinking you could
level
just if I'd actually gone on top of the Brinchander's tower, just on top,
Yeah.
then we wouldn't
Yeah.
have been carrying dwarf in a barrel.
Well,
Well,
That
it-
tower
it-
still went.
Yeah, except the tower still collapsed, and then you go, and then the
Through
dome is
it.
no longer there.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How many notes?
All of the notes. Notes are
Fucking
important.
these people
Hashtag
love
notes.
letters to each other.
We're just organising their date tomorrow.
It's all these bear traps he's setting around the hut.
I've only got one.
All the bear traps that I gave to Sasha
Oh, yeah.
because I couldn't carry them.
I've only got one. I lost the others.
Oh, you bought 2.
No, I bought one.
Are you guys doing anything? Or are you
Let's
just
not-
sleeping?
I-
Oh wait, no, I'm casting Alter Self, just to allow myself active breathing and changing my
Is
transmutation
it
stone to fire.
is that a concentration thing?
It's a concentration spell also.
Does it?
Yeah.
Is tiny
So
hut-
you're
No,
going
it's
to-
not. It's just 8 hours.
Yeah,
Right.
you're
Go to
gonna,
sleep.
you're gonna
Yeah.
fall asleep.
You're gonna go to
Yeah,
sleep.
I'm just doing it so I can change my thing. Because I have to cast a transmutation spell.
To
So I'm
change-
just,
Oh,
I'm just using it to
right.
change the stone,
Right.
and
Okay.
then I'm just dropping it immediately.
Right, cool, that's fine.
That's
Saying that
the
you're gonna
entire
fall
reason
asleep
was just to
is
do that.
I get ya.
Cool.
Cool.
So I'm fine. Fire protection.
That would have been useful. 5
Very
minutes
much
ago.
so.
So you guys are going to sleep. Is anyone doing watches?
No.
Did anyone come back out after I said about it?
Yeah,
Did
I'll
someone
come
call
out.
out?
I'll come out. Okay.
I'll be-
I'll take
We can-
first
incidentally,
watch.
What you can't see in, we can see out.
What is the time?
That's actually
From the
really
inside,
short.
it is
Do we
completely
roughly
clear.
know?
It happened. It was in the third watch, about halfway through the third watch. So that would have been
I'm gonna be so tired.
5 hours.
Well, no,
So it's been 6 hours in from when you were asleep. So it will be like 4 a.m.
We're gonna be sleeping in late. Alright, I'll take first watch.
because we had a long rest and then we
You
woke
didn't.
up,
We
so we
did.
didn't finish the long
No,
rest.
it
So
was only 5 hours, and
Cool.
then we've been out for an hour.
all right.
Yep. You can't benefit from a rest whilst you have 0 hit points.
Okay.
If everyone's very tired, I can go and find somewhere to stay while you all rest, and I can be safe by myself. But just take my braces while I.
It's up to you, man.
In case things happen, but
You got to be tuned to these.
Don't think you did.
I'm
did
pretty
you?
sure. No, I'm pretty sure you put them straight on. It
No,
was like
you did.
thing.
yeah, no.
No, they didn't need. They didn't need treatment. You spent a short rest with them.
All right.
Yep, you do.
I
Okay.
really should make
Hush!
cards for that.
Hush!
Yep,
Open
I'm set.
the
I
bag.
keep forgetting
Open
to
the
do it.
bag.
I've got to get a card for it because I can't.
Through the
find it.
wall
I
into
do
the
need to.
What
Remind me,
why
because we at work do little like card things. Like
I've got the little. I got.
Oh, you've got them
those
already? Oh,
cards,
okay.
But I can't write it because you can't read my handwriting. I need to print it.
Are you gonna need these in case you bump into someone?
I have other weapons, but I'd rather not lose them.
Okay. Which direction are you going in?
I'll just be. I'll be over there. I'm good at hiding myself. I've done it for a long time now.
I'll see you in the morning then.
Yep.
Your left foot in. Your left foot out. I'm just messing around with the dome basically.
I'll give you a shout when we're making breakfast.
See in, see out. See in, see out. Wait, I can't see it. See out.
It's basically like sticking his head out and then in. And then
Just
out,
like do it
and
halfway
then
and
in.
you're like, what the hell is this?
Notices.
Like him.
I just
I'm a
changed it.
ghost. You can't see his body.
Okay, cool.
I'm just shaking my head.
Very easily amused.
Yes,
Simple
I'll give you a
life.
shout when we're making breakfast.
Good.
I'm going back in.
Yeah, the 3 wagon winders have already gone to sleep.
So have I.
They've already
Yeah,
just gone.
same.
Oh, we've got space. Yeah.
I'm going with we're the only 3 that are
So that
still
one's a
awake.
smoker.
Or a dwarf.
Or both.
Or both.
Likely
Also,
both.
were people keeping watches or are people just sleeping?
No,
inside
fuck
the
it,
dome?
I'm going to sleep.
No.
We're in an impenetrable dome thing. I don't
Yeah,
think
but we
we're-
might wake up surrounded by hobgoblins. I will take watch.
And you know what? Yeah.
Fuck it. I will take a watch.
Yeah, I'll take a second watch.
It'll
after.
still be the same as if we woke up and we see them
60.
coming. They're gonna.
Why?
get
We just
us
shoot
anyway,
out and they
so-
can't
Yeah.
do anything about it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, you've just seen my characters walk off and
Yeah.
go round somewhere, and you can't see it now. But
Like, okay, cool.
Oh,
It's
no.
over there. I need to go there and
I have
to
turned
run
it to
breakfast.
darkness, get inside so that we can sleep.
Okay, cool. Inside is dark.
You literally have a light switch on this.
Yeah, so I can make a dim light or darkness. Regardless of time of day, so I can just go to sleep in the middle of the day in darkness.
That's quite helpful.
Cool. Nothing happens. People sleep and stuff happens. Second watch. Wake someone up.
And me,
Mm.
I rolled an 8.
So you wake
I
up.
wake up, Brooke.
Oh,
Hush
I mean, I
is-
volunteered, right?
Yeah.
Before I
Did
slept,
you
so-
actually say it?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
cool.
right,
I'll
yeah.
wake you up. Sorry, I didn't think you
I kick you away.
I wouldn't have done that if he'd actually said he was going to do it.
14
He did.
plus
You
a few.
miss.
No, it doesn't. He wouldn't have woken you up. He just wasn't listening. But Hush did actually say wake up. Cool. Nothing
Okay.
happens. It's all good. Third watch. Wake someone up, Hush.
You.
I've actually just woken up.
Yep.
Oh, then can you take watch?
Why is it me every time?
No, you can't leave.
If I still take a watch from inside, it's clear from the
Okay.
inside.
Yeah, it is transparent.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just sitting on a roll map. Is that 20?
No, natural one.
Hey!
Hey, cool. For a total of
7.
cool.
Murder hog.
He forgot to make it
Nothing
transparent.
happens until you wake up for the 4th watch.
I will wake up.
Oh, good. It's
That's how you get woken up.
Oh, fine, you fuck.
So
What's that?
All the good perception
13.
rolls.
Hey, 16 was not bad.
Cool. Nothing happens. It's all good.
Compared to these rolls.
Yeah, 8 hours has passed. You guys have all had a long rest.
Yeah!
Get all your hit points back. Get your spell slots back. Get all your abilities and shit back. Get half your hit dice. You haven't spent hit dice.
Thank the Lord! Thank whichever deity you follow
And
for sleep.
down goes.
Slash.
8 hours have passed, it falls.
Yeah, and at the end of your watch, the dome just goes again.
Instantly waking everyone up.
Yeah, probably. Going.
Yeah, sure. Best alarm ever.
It's just like, oh, it's bright. Ah, shit.
Nah.
Cool.
It
What
goes
time
from
of morning is it?
instant darkness to midday almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's gonna be midday. That's
It's
gonna
like,
go
oh god.
suddenly very bright.
Oh god,
Has
that's bright.
the
That's
fire
I just pull the
wake up
basket like,
now.
oh.
Yeah.
It's still on
so
fire.
Shadow.
No, these things are not on fire anymore.
Cool.
It's gonna be hot as fuck.
I assume that the people are still awake. Or they
They're
are
awake now, also going, oh, like the rest of you, because you have just gone from pitch black to midday sun.
Yeah.
I could
Your
make it pitch
irises-
black again if you want.
Oh my
Your
god.
irises will be burning right now.
All I see is red. I'm blind.
Actually, you know what? I considered that, and then I realised
I am blind.
I did say it was darkness, so that's why it was complete darkness, as
Yeah.
opposed to able to. Can we still? Can we still
We're
see out?
blind.
If no, can we still see out if we said it's in darkness? And
We'll poke our head out. It's fine.
There's the light from the wagons would still go through.
so that means that someone like would have risen with us.
Oh yeah.
I'm very confused by that because if we can see out, how is the dark?
Oh no, you would have just blacked out. You could.
Oh,
you
we
would-
just
you-
turned
you-
off the dim light, maybe.
Yeah,
Would-
you could see out because stuff outside is lit.
Tinted windows.
So actually, yeah,
But
the
it
sun,
would
when the
just-
sun comes up, you would actually.
No, because the interior is dark. That is
Yeah,
the
but
problem.
you
Outside,
can see
outside
it.
is still bright.
you can
Inside-
see out.
Yeah, but inside is dark,
Tinted
so there is
windows.
no light here.
We have tinted windows
It's
on
so
this thing.
weird.
No, yeah, let's
Yeah.
go with tinted
You
windows.
have
Yeah.
blackout windows. It's probably a better thing. Blackout windows you can still see through.
Yeah. yeah.
Weird.
Because magic!
Because it-
Fuck you!
Yeah.
They're made of black glass, so where it's a bright light outside, you can still see through it, but on this side, it is no effect, because it has just
Yeah.
lost all power.
Out of
Yeah.
everything, how is this causing so much confusion?
We're trying to put physics to magic.
I point and fire
Badly.
comes out. But light goes only going through with the dome!
Hush, can I get the bag again?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go get Teldrin.
Okay,
Gonna
I'll
march
come with.
over. Cool. I'm
Cool.
gonna march over in the direction that Teldrin went.
cool. How far are you walking?
He said he was going to the tree line, so to the tree line.
Okay, together.
Teldrin.
There was a
I
breakfast.
investigate the horse till I can make any more breakfast.
Sure, there's plenty
There's
of
more
horse
horse.
left. Yeah.
I start cooking breakfast.
Smalls.
Cool.
Any response?
There's no response.
He's like,
Oh
What-
dear, he's
Spider.
dead again.
What does the what's the forest tree line look like? Is it too impending?
It's not that big of a forest. It's like it's a collection of it's just like
Trees
a
and
small
rocks?
collection of trees. Yeah.
Cool, scrag.
It's mostly
Just
scrag.
scrag.
Where the hills you're in is not the best for growth. It's
Mm.
really like there's actually even any sort of forest at all.
Sasha, can you find him?
I can have a look for tracks, sure.
Go ahead and make a survival check.
Whoa. 9.
There is absolutely no tracks at all.
And that little shit knows how to hide them.
Bloody elves.
Bloody elves.
Okay, I'm just gonna do like a lap of this place.
Is that just up
Are
a
you
tree
looking
behind
for?
I'm just looking for him.
Look for him. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah. Idiots. Wow. Alright,
Five
I should try
total.
the same
Yeah,
twos
same.
are back.
The
Yeah.
twos.
That's an 8.
Well, you wander around the
Double digits.
You wander around this small little scrag of a forest, looking for Telja, and you see absolutely no sign of him at all.
Huh. Where he's gone? Maybe he's hunting for breakfast.
This
Or he's
happened
completely
last
abandoned
time.
ship.
No. Last time is
Did you
You're
join
not
us?
here.
Did you go with him?
It's just
Just us two.
What are you talking about?
Just like yelling
Who are you
like
talking
half a
to
mile
there,
away.
I have excellent perception, thank you.
Apparently so.
Where his eyes lack, his ears make up for it.
I've got +6, thank you.
You can hear really well. And smell.
Bat-like hearing. I just but
I-
then that kind of makes sense.
Have you got the braces?
Yeah. That's what I
Are
put and
you-
took in the
you're-
bag.
Cool. That falls out as you're handling the braces.
Penis. Oh. Yep, you're right. Let's go. Breakfast is on the
Huh.
horses.
I mean, I've sort of managed to read this over your shoulder.
Yeah, I just pass it to you as we walk.
Really? Why? That last statement, why?
I'm sure he'll find a use for them.
That's not the most sensible decision in the world, but alright.
Oh, I want to look through the
I'll
cards.
honour
This
it.
is gonna sound
Or
weird,
if they're
Quest.
off doing something.
What are you gonna miss, that dark elf twat?
It's a little pouch on a pile of ash.
I mean, there
Within a
probably
bucket.
isn't a pouch.
Well,
It's a
Scattered
lump of
coins.
melted gold coins.
scattered coins within charred remains of
Make
whatever.
a perception check.
Does that count?
No, because you didn't roll it.
That was so much worse!
Oh,
10.
Yes, out
Are
of
you
the...
just looking, or are you moving stuff around?
I'm scooping through the stuff.
Alright, cool.
That's unfortunate.
You're going to take 8 points of fire damage because the
Yeah.
stuff is still fucking hot.
Ow!
well done.
Sucking
You're probably used to that from all the branding anyway, you had.
I've had like acid.
Oh yeah, no,
used.
really, you can
I've
still
I've had the branding. I've probably had
Yeah.
something else which I can't remember.
You've had glass in
all
you.
of this shit.
Definitely
Probably
had
a
glass
few
in you.
floggings.
Yeah, there's glass at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. What was your total? 8?
10.
10.
Stabbings.
I mean, now that the fire's burnt down, you're poking your hand into the still very hot remains of a wagon. You do eventually find what's left of the gold and silver pieces, but again, they're still really fucking hot. They are hotter than the rest of the wood is.
No shit.
Yeah.
Ow!
Why the fuck did you do that?
Are you picking them up? This is just as you just poke through stuff. You found it because it suddenly got really.
I'm
intense.
imagining I've put my hand on some, and you know that thing where your hand immediately retracts?
Yeah.
So I've just grabbed a
Nice
coin,
reaction.
and I'm just going, ah! And you say why, and I just throw this coin at you.
I'm dodging that.
Dex.
So
Fuck
you have this
that.
burning coin flying through the air at you.
You're stupid.
It's cash.
It's hot.
It's our pay.
It's. I don't care. It's
I'm
hot.
picking up the gold.
Mhm.
I'm picking
Don't
up,
do it.
You touch.
I'm picking
No,
up
he's
the
a
gold.
shiny thing.
Cool. You're going to take 4 points of fire damage because
Ow.
it's just that hot.
I'm
Oh yeah, shit, did I take any?
But it's
was
worth
I-
it.
Yeah,
Do I-
did I
do
take
I-
any? Oh,
You took 8.
8, thank you.
Do I have
Yeah, I can track it.
fireproof gloves? Because from my alchemy
You
stuff.
guys don't listen, do you?
Is it
course
included
I
in
don't,
the
they're
alchemy
dumb.
I
crap?
don't know. It doesn't actually
You
say
see
what's in
shiny,
stuff to do
you see
alchemy.
shiny.
I'm assuming you might need something
Now
that's
I'm a
can
gold
hold
richer.
something
Probably
hot.
will have
But it-
protected
I wonder if
gloves
there's any
of
more
some
in there.
sort.
Yes, you do have other
No.
There's
gloves.
going to be loads more in there.
Well,
He
some
did.
black
It was a
gloves,
bad idea.
yeah.
Technically, I said a shit ton.
Is there any water around?
Is there any more
No.
in there?
That's fine.
Yes.
On it.
How much?
This gold has a
it's burning
sense
hot.
of ammonia about it.
A fair
It
amount,
must be.
enough for all our pay.
So that would have been 20 days.
Well,
Before you do anything
out,
stupid,
out,
Hush,
out of our
Have you got, like, a shovel or
pointy-eared
something?
companions,
we'll get this later when it's cooled down a bit.
he was
Or we can
probably
find
the
some
most
water.
useful,
You got like a shovel or
at least annoying.
At least annoying.
Do I have a
I might
shop?
actually.
340 gold.
Hopefully we'll cross paths again.
You've lost your
They
mount.
weren't paying you for the whole journey to Dublin, they were paying you
Oh,
for tribal.
I
bugger.
thought it was how long did it travel?
Well,
Okay,
And then
how
we're
much
eating the
travel?
other ones.
Oh, okay, how much?
they were dead. Not going to do much about them.
I'll work it out in a bit.
Well,
Do you-
alright.
Do you have a crowbar?
No, I don't have a crowbar.
Yeah, I've
Have
got
you
a
guys-
crowbar.
I
and-
will
Just
walk
like
Tell you what.
scraping it out.
Hush seems really, really impressionable. I think you could probably talk him into having a special backpack for you. You could ride him instead.
Tribal's about 8 days.
Just
That's
you
a
know,
new kind of second story work, I suppose. Maybe.
just be careful with you lads. You've got to make him think it's a good idea.
136 then.
I'll make some drawings. So I guess we're getting back as you guys are throwing coins at each other.
Yeah.
And going, ow, my
Hot
hands!
potato.
Just like, oh, what?
So these two thought it'd be a good idea to pick up a burning hot coin from this ash.
It's not on fire anymore.
What does your hand look like?
And he did the
There's a
same.
very round bit in the middle.
Yeah.
Very much Home Alone. You've actually got the shape, the indent of a coin in you, whatever the picture on it was.
Well, we could use you as a mould. Actually make our own money.
So where's the coins?
Oh, it's right here.
There's
Did you
still
find? Did you find him then?
I really
Um,
needed that. Oh, thank goodness.
Yes and no.
He's pissing
Gotta
on
piss
the
on it,
coins.
yeah.
I'm pissing on the gold.
All right. Have you got them braces?
Oh, yeah.
I just take the
So
note
did you
out
find
of
him? He's not with you.
Right. Well, in his braces was this.
Do you just want to read it out?
No.
Then I'm just gonna
It
like
doesn't. Well,
right
someone's gonna
here
have to
and
read
then
it
just
out
sort of
'cause you
pull
can't read
the
it.
coins out from the ashes just to the side.
Mighty nice.
And then sort of keep them into a pile
There's
and
some
leave
squiggles
them
on it. There's no pictures. I'm sorry, he didn't leave any pictures.
No, they're
Oh boy,
they're a lot
paper.
cooler, and there's a lot easier to fit them out. The other was a bit like
Were you trying to read the scribbles on there?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I basically can't read.
there's a
Right,
fair
so
few
it's
coins. As an
Here's
FYI,
one.
there's a lot of coins that get kicked out of there.
Cool.
Like a large number of coins.
Hmm.
The
So the long and short of it is, because our dark elf friends was the pain of him losing his spider over and over and over.
Stop
again.
looking at me saying that.
Go. In your defence, it was only the one time.
I only did
Look,
it once.
the other dark elf dickhead isn't here, so I can't look at him, can I? He kept because of that pain of constantly losing the spider was too great. He's calling it quits. He's not travelling with us anymore.
What a pansy.
What you mean? He's not coming back?
He's not coming back
Anyway, I thought he was tougher than that.
unless we run into him again. He's done. He's gone.
I hope we do.
I see.
He'll be the sub boss right before the end.
They did, however, leave us one gift. Hush. You know the drill. No. Arms. They're yours.
These are mine now.
He's left them to you.
Yes.
I'm really gonna miss him. It's just like-
oh.
No,
Does-
you don't
does-
actually have
does
to
he
worry about them
understand-
being real.
Attunement. Does he understand how that works and what needs to happen?
It's like what, it almost be like
You use
Spider-Man
the
where he
very-
accidentally does it.
You used a very big word there, and I don't really understand what that means.
That's a no then. Right, okay.
Also, interestingly, as he's now carrying them, he can't hurt himself.
Yeah.
He can't.
It would be
hurt
funny if
himself.
it was just like him, just like,
no, see about that.
I just hope
You
he doesn't
believe the dagger's
hurt
real,
us.
it bounces off a wall, comes back into you.
It's a good thing
Yeah.
they don't
He
bounce.
can't accidentally get caught in the crossfire anymore.
No, the only thing you can do is just swing the short swords out and decapitate one of us.
or you'll like throw a strop and you,
Oh, yeah,
as you
but-
go to put your
but
hands
they're
down, it
real
falls
sound.
out. You're like, oh fuck!
There is only one downside to this. You will no longer be able to use the whirly sounds from your current sword.
Still use them.
He
They're only
could.
braces.
I don't
They're only
think he-
braces,
I don't think
so
he-
you can still use his other sword.
God, he's gonna multi-sword.
Sword and dagger.
No, no.
Shing,
Short
Yeah.
sword, short sword, short sword, short sword.
got General Grievous here.
Just
Oh,
less.
that's
And one of them goes boom, too.
Yeah.
I'll just get the other. I'll add this short sword to my collection and drop it into my bag, and
I
then zip
fucking
it back up.
Add that to the list.
Do you know what? Can I search the hobgoblins?
That's probably a good idea.
There
Yeah.
are hobgoblins here.
I killed a few.
I just
I
thought
killed
there
at
was
least
kills.
one.
I got like
Is it-
3 or
is
4
it-
of the buggers.
A few of them were ash.
Yeah.
Kill fireball. So you kill 5. Most of the little shits. What are you looking for?
Any information they might be carrying?
Alright, make an investigation check.
Not great.
Cool. They're not carrying any information. You find no information.
I meant like general, either scraps of paper, books, crap like that.
Yeah, they
Okay.
have no information on
Alright.
them at all.
Yeah, I had got 50.
What sort of armaments and armor is there that's left over?
They were wearing, there's chainmail,
Yeah.
half plate, shields, and long swords.
You're on the rules room.
If you haven't, yes, please.
What are you
And
looking
some
at me?
javelins. I will give you a card at some point once I actually get round to fucking doing it.
Sasha,
How
much?
How hot was
So
the
they're plus
just
one
sort of
weapons.
gesturing at
Remains
the
of the
wood.
mixed pile of
Both the daggers
armor.
and the.
How hot was the remains of the
sword?
wood?
Okay.
I'll
The
show you
daggers
my
have a
hand.
20-60 range like normal
Oh,
daggers.
wood.
Wood, not
As in
gold.
gold.
I'm still
Uh,
asking
that's
what did the
DC
damage.
I don't care.
Not the sum of the damage. is the wood.
Investigation.
Yeah,
as well, but the
shit.
daggers.
I don't-
I still
You
show
might
you my
have to
hand.
ask the more annoying elf.
Because I'm sure there's like big lines along the edge as well.
Yeah.
And you don't know.
I'm just looking
it's
up
a
and
bonus
down.
action.
Okay, I look at the wagon and
think
I
he
go
knows
couple
about
and put them
random longsword
metal. Maybe.
He was
and
right.
then use it to try and chip off bits of the wood.
Nice.
Alright,
know about
yeah,
armor?
that is enough. It's not difficult.
No,
It's
I swear
mostly,
leather.
you know,
Do you have the
pretty
druid
easy.
And
to fix
Yeah,
up.
I was thinking.
You always benefit from it.
The pirate might.
Yeah, that's sort of
Really?
tried
Do
to
you know how
compile
much
that
that's
actually.
worth?
Yeah.
I'm indicating the armor and weapons mixed
How
pile
much?
of
Yeah, I gotta do that
corpses
for a while,
and-
getting as much as
What
possible.
they
Get
are
trying to
is-
get as
Oh,
much
it
as possible.
always
depends
down
how much
to
has
60
been
flesh.
used.
You know,
Let's go for your cleanse.
Sorry, the.
I mean, this
the
doesn't
mountain
exactly
style.
look like
Probably 15
new.
pounds of charcoal.
The-
Uh,
No, I definitely got
Yeah,
through.
In what
Yeah,
condition
so
are the
you
weapons
don't-
from the
There's
hobgoblins
axe
in?
wounds in there.
If you're looking, make an investigation check. If you're investigating the weapons.
We'll do that after.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't need to anymore. It's been pissed on.
Oh, yeah.
It's not good.
I just
It's,
forgot. What? He also
Pissed off
said
from-
you on a shovel.
Oh, yeah, 7.
How far?
Seven.
Right at the
Seven.
top. I was like,
Best as you can tell, they don't have any like dents or chips out of them. They're well oiled. They're sharpened. The armor has been well stored and looked after. Best you can tell, yeah, it looks to be pretty damn good quality. Like it's well looked after weaponry and armor.
Apart from the axe wounds I put in a couple of them.
Bar,
'Cause I
yeah.
did get through a few of those plates.
Yeah.
Barring
There's a
crease
few
down.
that've got like a bit of chips from.
Well, he inquired about the
damage, but-
weapons, so the weapons would be mostly untarnished.
I was
Because
talking about weapons and armor.
as far as our armor, it went straight through it.
But yeah, for the most part, it is well maintained weapons and armor.
This will fetch a few. I mean, it's pretty well maintained.
I'm thinking maybe we don't make such a loss on this
Yeah.
quest.
So the guy said that the guy's still here, right?
Yeah,
Or
they,
are
they haven't left yet. They're just sort of watching. They've been watching you guys, and now that you've flipped the gold up, they've gone and sat and are sitting next to where that big pile of gold is.
So how far is the I shout to one of them. How far is that fort that you told us about?
It's another like day
Right.
from here.
And
Who's got the map? Oh, good. I'm really worried he left with the map.
okay, cool. Is the fort on the map?
Probably not.
Is the fort on the map?
How detailed did we ask
It
that map?
probably
to be?
wasn't on the map.
We didn't
Or-
ask for
I
like
don't think.
small villages. We asked for roads and cities and
You asked for roads
mountains
and cities
forests.
and sort of
There's some small
layout.
kind of made
but
minor
let me
ones, but I don't
check.
think.
I'll be able to tell you.
That's
Fuck off.
I guess it's something I can make like a map. So I just actually give you the map.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
So I
cool.
don't have to use this like massively outdated one that you found me on the internet.
It's also scaled down to the size of the phone screen.
Yeah, because it's
So
like,
this map is pre Sundering, whatever the fuck
Yeah,
that big
Sundering,
magic
there's been a few.
thing was.
It was
Spell
it-
plague.
actually, it's
No,
actually
six.
spell plague.
That's
It's
it. Yeah.
really old.
It's really old, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
because
like
there's a bunch of
5,000
actual like
years
roads
old,
and
mate.
shit
Well,
on
it's
there
probably
that don't
600
exist anymore.
It's like it's like second or third edition map is what you're looking at. Wow.
You
It's
really
about
need the
700
one from the
years.
Sword Coast guided.
Yeah, but there are
But
no
this is the whole
online
of
versions.
Faerun. It's got extra shit, which is why I wanted it.
Xanthal's Keep is actually marked on this map,
Oh, fantastic.
Cool. Also, does anyone
but it's
remember
not. It's not very big.
what way did our past friends say? So, is it the same way as Xanthal's Keep, or is it the opposite direction?
What's that?
The
Sorry.
way that
which
the
way
hobgoblins
Taldrin-
were after.
Oh, fuck.
No, the Hobgoblins went west. Xanthal's Keep is still south. Xanthal's Keep still is following down the road.
Okay, so we could go to Zan. I don't know, it'd be pretty difficult to try and converge the two at some point.
Can you do the
Especially since they were
thing?
still travelling at the time.
He sat there and
Fine.
went, they're that way.
I can do that, but for beasts.
Yeah, we don't know where humanoids are.
Well, that's a bugger.
Yeah.
I can do that and then tell you all the wildlife in a
Probably a
5
shitload.
5, 6 mile,
radius.
6 mile radius.
there's thousands of beasts.
So if we need
Rabbits
so
everywhere.
basically you've got a lunch-based radar.
Yes.
Yeah. The
I
reason
mean-
for it, right?
It's nice to know, but I'd rather a kind of manhunt style one.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't do that.
I don't hunt for humans.
Well, I'm
I'm
all
gonna
for
look
getting
around.
revenge on the hobgoblins, but
I'm going to look
Be a
around and see
bit
if I can see
difficult
anyone
tracking them
outside the group watching us or trying to spy on us.
Sure, make a perception check.
9.
No, there's no one outside the group apart from those 3 wagon drivers
I was trying to move them. Yeah.
who are systematically just sort of holding their hands near that goal to see whether or not it's cooled down.
Well, okay, we have two choices. Either we head on to the. Wait, does anyone actually want to go back to that shithole the city we just came from?
well, we don't need to.
Great.
Well,
Not right now.
maybe we could sell that.
Because it's either we go over there and we try and sell
Well,
the
I
scrap,
think we put all of that shit. How
or we
much
take
does it
this
weigh?
to the fort. Fort
Would it be
Xander,
enough for
whatever.
the bag?
Is the question.
How much is all that going to weigh roughly?
Uh,
Because we could whack a lot of it in the bag of holding,
About
and
£15.
then
Oh, what you mean
The armour.
all the sets of
stuff
armour
that's-
and as many weapons as we can fucking carry, right?
Like the current stuff takes up £25 of the £500.
We should be alright.
Oh,
How much does the
how much?
plate weigh? Yeah, I think it's like.
And how many
Yeah,
of
would
them
we
had
be
suits
able
and
to
chainmail?
gauge that anyway? Just by
Yeah,
looking?
Yeah,
You'd
that's,
be
well,
like,
that's what I'm doing. I'm going.
yeah, you probably would be able to.
Each suit of chainmail is £55, and there were
Okay.
5 of those.
So the entirety of that
275.
would be half the bag. All the chainmail would
So
be
we
half
can
the
That's
bag.
just the chainmail. That's not even including the plate mail and all the weapons.
We killed the guy with plate mail.
I got one.
No, you killed a guy with half plate.
Half
One
plate.
guy
even.
with half plate, and that is £40.
That's worth a fuck ton.
Yeah, you're welcome. There's a big fucking axe wound in it, but you're welcome.
Yeah, because
and
armor's
then-
worth more than weapons generally.
Half plate is medium armor.
Right.
Hey, half
Half
plate
plate
is
is-
medium armor.
Yep.
I'm putting that on.
It gives
Okay.
you disadvantage on stealth checks, doesn't it?
Yes.
Is it? Oh, is it?
Unless
say
uh,
on
The breastplate's 14.
unless
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's bollocks.
unless you take
And the
medium.
plus dex is max of 2 plus, so you only have 17 there.
Although if you're in darkness
I know,
and you
that's
try
fine,
and
but-
stealth, it'll the advantage from the
Straight
roll
roll.
Straight
and
roll.
the other one will just be a straight
Yeah,
roll.
but I don't want to be disadvantaged in not
Yeah.
darkness, so fuck it.
I've got bloody pass without trace, and so do you, and you
So,
So
Like,
what there is, there's
No, I haven't. I took
5 sets of chainmail, 5 shields.
Yeah, shields pretty good.
Shields are
8 long swords, half plate, and a great sword. And there'd be 4 javelins that weren't used.
actually one.
so
There would be enough room in the back.
I'll carry another javelin from that.
Oh, I'm really tempted just to take the great sword, like as a personal thing.
Stop it.
I can't use it as a monk weapon, which means I can't bite after it. But at the same time, I'm proficient in it.
I'm just gonna go. Take it.
Cool. So I've now got the great sword.
That
That's the
is-
D12
You don't use weapons.
big ass weapon,
you
right?
use
Great sword is
bows.
2d6.
You stab
2d6.
things.
It's
you
still
use
big ass
bows.
weapon.
I stab
Yeah,
things.
2-handed weapon uses your
Magic.
strength.
Yeah.
Nice, I'll add it to
don't
the
use
list. And I know I can't use it as a monk
What the
weapon,
fuck's
but
weapons?
I'm proficient in it. Just
Weapons,
Ah.
armour.
He has elf weapon training.
He just uses his hand.
Use
So,
a
well,
sword.
does anyone know anything about this fort?
We should probably ask. Yeah, would any of us know about this fort?
No,
Probably
They
not.
told us.
Did they say if there was a town?
you could ask
Well,
the
well,
They
two
told us
shops.
there was a town. and
Yeah,
what-
but-
Yeah, but do we
Do
know?
I'm
about
asking
it?
our group whether anyone here
Yeah.
knows anything.
He might.
And that's why we're
maybe.
waiting
that's
for
why we're
Liam
waiting
to
for
make a
Liam.
decision. Otherwise, I'm going to all of them. Yes.
Like a history check, please, and Nell and Sasha.
12.
Oh,
Yeah. History.
Seems good.
That's
20,
my number.
but not total. Well,
Cool.
20 total.
And now you've
Yeah,
only
I know,
heard
right?
of Xanthol's Keep. You know, it's like a small little village just south of the crags, on the other side, more or less on the other side of Neverwinter the Neverwinter Woods from Neverwinter. Sasha, Xanthol was a well-known ranger and explorer of the north.
Cool.
And this village is sort of it's not sort of dedicated to him, but it's a place in the middle of nowhere that has taken his name on the basis that it's in the middle of nowhere. It's not really connected to anything, and that's what he did. He was an explorer and ranger of the north, so he is in the middle of nowhere in the north. It's a village, but it's a fortified village. It has a wall, it has towers, it has a pretty decent guard. The battlements have heavy crossbows implemented on the top of them. They're not like the Mirabar ballistas. They're not
They're
Mirabar
not quite that
ballistas,
big.
but they are big, chunky things.
You just hear the word crossbow.
And there is
Down crossbow.
a stone keep in the centre of it, surrounded by.
You do know we have
Sort of
enough
stone
money to
houses.
buy one of those, probably.
So-
the crossbows.
Yeah.
You know how you two really like authority? Love authority.
At
figures.
what point did I say I did?
You don't understand sarcasm, that's fine. Right. This small village isn't just a small village. It was named after this like legendary ranger. It's got a very high military what's the word I'm looking for? Presence. It began with a P. It's got a very high military presence. It's completely fortified. We will probably find a buyer for all of this shit there, because they could probably use it.
Uh-huh.
But it does
Money.
mean keep your shenanigans on the down low.
Can you tell me at what point in the last
Yeah,
week or so
I feel slighted.
I messed with the authority?
We would never do that.
And for the record, that little shit was not authority. It
He was a
like
type of authority. He wasn't official, but he was a type.
He owned the bar. I'll have you know, and I take out the badge, like the sheriff badge from my mouth. And this is a symbol of more authority than he ever was.
So why didn't you show it to him?
I didn't want him to take it.
Yeah, authority, sure. Either way, that's what the place coming up's going to be. So, probably worth us pushing on, unless we really want to kill these hobgoblins, which I fucking do.
We can go
Well-
to the village, buy some potions to drink, because we forgot to buy them in Mirapar, then go kill the goblins, hobgoblins.
How the fuck we're going to
hobgoblins.
find them, how the fuck we're going to track them is beyond me.
I was going
actually
to say
have
something
2
similar.
potions.
We can just
Healing
follow the
on me.
contract.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Wow.
I can't even remember where I got them.
Can't track.
Did we buy those?
Did you find them in the?
I don't know, they're just
the
in my
Dark
inventory,
Elves
so-
Keep?
They just appeared.
Dark Elves place.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah, there were two health potions.
It's like, where's the best person we given to? I
Given
given
to
to the.
you because you're the cleric, and it
So I'm
would
the
keep
cleric in
you
the
up
one-
so that you could keep everyone else up.
I died in 1 hit.
Yeah.
That's
true.
my excuse. I died in 1 hit. That's genuine reasoning.
2.
3, I think.
So, south or west?
Well, we go to the keep, we drop off the weapons, and then we see if anyone knows anything about some asshole hobgoblins.
We could follow the cart track first, just where the goblins are, and then go to the town once we know where they're at.
You're suddenly full of ideas now the children's left.
I'm just like looking down at the floor and I can see the cart tracks going off.
Yeah, but
West it
Pretty
is.
much.
Before that, I asked him, can he sense any animals within 6 miles? Because we've already got. We're in mountainous terrain, aren't
there's
we?
going to be
There's
shit
gonna be a
loads.
lot.
There's
It's
going to be a
got
lot.
5 days worth
We
of
spent the last few
rations.
days-
We probably don't even
We
probably don't even need to do that tonight.
Everyone, shut the fuck up! I will not be able to pinpoint one horse out
No,
of
no,
wildlife.
not that. It's more because we've got like
9
3
days of
Oh, is it 9?
rations.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we
want
bought.
five.
We
We
bought.
I've got a minute.
I
I
bought
can sort- I
everyone
can sort
7
that one
days
for
worth
you.
of rations.
Yeah.
Who's got salt on them?
Or 5 or some shit. Yeah, I bought everyone 5 days of rations. So everyone should have like 9.
No, Dan.
Sorry, what was that?
Who's got? We need salt. You could just take steaks off these horses and just salt them
Oh,
down.
shit.
Why do I have a feeling?
Oh, 9 days is fine. Then we can do it.
Yeah, it's going to be what we like.
One of the wagonliners goes, "Oh shit, there might be some salt, maybe, that survived."
Well, let's hope it wasn't in a wooden container.
It
And
was
I'll
all in wood.
gingerly go and see if I can extract some
Can
salt.
I see anything else in the wagons actually that survive?
Pun not intended.
Make a perception. Yeah, make a perception check.
20.
You guys, as look, there is. Not likely to be salt left. No, that salt's probably gone. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that salt will be essentially just. It probably
Yeah.
exploded.
Yeah.
It probably
yeah.
never existed basically
Legit.
because of it.
No, it probably. When that Bible went through and it just tore through the box it was in, the salt after probably went.
Oh look, high pressure.
Yeah. It was just what you can make of it. It was just like general supplies.
But nothing made of metal.
Nothing left in that would be usable.
Oh yeah.
That inferno sort of destroyed most things. The only thing that sort of made it out is the gold coins.
I was hoping for scrap metal.
Sure.
Nails.
I was
Without
when you roll.
I don't know.
I mean,
I can't remember.
because of where it is, the fact that it's in the wood, most of it is
Have you
going to
put
be
it down?
No, I don't think
full
I
of
did. I
shit.
can't remember.
You said it'll be at the bottom of the
Because
notes.
essentially it would
Yeah,
have
but I don't
just
think I did.
melted and then
Did I?
over the charcoal and then
You know what?
dried. So there's going to be all sorts of
It's probably
bits
not
of
that
wood
very
and charcoal
well
and impurities stuck inside that metal.
Let's just have a look.
Yeah, probably not would be very useful.
I did, but I did write it down.
What's it under?
I've got 50 pounds charcoal from it. I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
it's in your range. Oh no, it's somewhere in the back.
As you guys are doing the wagons when he goes, finally it's fucking cool enough, right?
Sure, it'd be under. Beginning, wouldn't it?
We're gonna give you your share because you didn't know what the fuck was coming and the boss won't know. But we are gonna take their share to go back to their families.
That's fair.
No argument here.
No, I'm not going to
I'm
stop
alright
him.
with that.
He got what was coming to him.
That's fair.
Yeah, cool. So they'll count out piles of.
Oh, these all melted together. Oh,
It's all fine.
fair enough.
It's just fucking cool. It was really hot. Actually, they're gonna get out a water skin briefly and just sort of
Yeah, I was
over the top.
making sure it's cool and to clean it off a bit.
Didn't you piss on it?
Yeah, that's why they
cleaned
poured
it
water
off.
over it.
Petched on it.
right.
Yeah, they are pouring water over it because it was pissed. So they'll count out their piles of gold, and then everyone else will be handed their however much it was. It was 3 gold a day, 8 days, so 24 gold. 24?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, 24 gold each.
Except these two are on
Very
one.
beginning.
Except you two who get
Calculations,
8
yeah.
gold each.
So it might actually be, yeah.
What happened to Elgin?
Oh yeah, Belgium's isn't there, and then they sort of just look at that and go,
24.
"That's technically your share. What do you guys want to do with it?"
Put it in the party.
Yeah, whack it in the bag.
Okay, so what's the total amount that You got 8
You
gold.
got 8.
No, I
Hush
mean,
got 8.
no, I was going to say, if it's all going in the party
No,
fund,
just Tendrils one. Everyone else
right,
get
yes.
actual, because having actual gold that you can spend on your own without having to get everyone to agree is useful.
I would, but I think it's a bit late anyway.
Do it.
Right, I take.
Right. Can you pass this down to Liam?
Oh,
So this happens. Yeah, I thought you were going to do it.
fine.
So you're killing
So
everyone
is this
there?
if I have or haven't?
Yes. If you have.
So I've gone off behind taken a gold, gone off behind a rock or something.
Have you eaten it?
Wait.
What is he doing?
Wait, so what's happening?
I want to see what he's doing before I say what happens with this.
So I've taken the gold and I've sort of slinked off as everyone
Your
else has
gold
been.
or-
Yes, my share of the
Okay.
gold.
It's
Yeah.
8
It
pieces.
doesn't necessarily have to be that one, but one that's actually
Piece of
a
eight.
single, you know.
Legit.
Kind of slink off behind one of the rocky outcrags
Yeah.
and cast Thunder Wave.
Behind the out. Okay. You cast Thunder Wave behind the thing. There is, for all of you, there is a loud thunderous boom from where Brooke just walks behind.
The idea is that I sort of snuck off as everyone else is being divvied up their gold. Hopefully, but
How sneaky were you?
probably
Were you trying to sneak off?
yes.
Make a stealth check. Just try and sneak off.
16 plus
Yeah,
3,
I-
19.
What did you do?
No one got a higher passive perception.
No.
No.
Alright, cool. Then yeah, you sneak off. Then you all hear this
So-
thunderous
No,
boom
maybe
behind
not.
you.
Look up the sky.
So
It's not
Yeah.
cloudy. It came from over there. What?
2d4
Yeah.
times 2.
The drought dishes
So
are
2d4. That's
Ash,
What are you doing? Whatever that
it's
is.
they're all dust
Dust. It's a fireball, so it'd be grilled.
with their hit points. They're dust.
Oh Jesus Christ.
they do not survive it. They go. I'm afraid, dude.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get a fresh one.
I don't know. how
No, neither do I.
Alright.
I'll keep hold of that. That's
I
fine.
kind
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I.
I know.
Oh,
Oh my
it's
God's
literally
sake.
just.
to- With weight.
So I had
But
no
times
idea.
the base
You just
by
did
the
that.
roll,
Did
don't
that.
you?
Cool. Yeah.
When you're doing, when you're rolling.
I
When you
kind
roll
of-
your
you roll
weight.
for the height, you times the
You
other
timed
one
that by
the-
I
Yeah,
then
right,
sneak
roll
off
your
like the
height.
longer
Hey,
we
I
ran,
did
so
that.
they probably don't see me return. Hopefully,
Page is that
they'll
one?
be looking.
No, just after the
I mean,
class.
they're looking at that. They're looking at rock. You're gonna walk in, just sort of
121.
walk out in front of them.
Right.
There you go.
Sorry, I had to clear my throat a bit. There's something in my
10.
awful.
So yours is 220.
Unfortunately.
Ah.
120.
The
Sorry.
fireball to commoners is there is nothing left. It
Oh,
turns-
no.
Would have been really useful.
Yeah.
Unless they get a really low roll.
Yeah, unless they roll
You can't just decide.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
no.
commoner passes the same.
In there.
There's no way
There's
the
no-
others
then
agreed
they'll-
to us.
they-
But
they-
it's
they-
like,
there'd be a
oh,
body
great,
above
great,
body.
great.
Yeah,
Like I did
that's
some
the
of
only
the
way.
So
It has
I-
to be
it's
minimal
like
damage
the
and a
distraction.
save.
I rolled for the back.
They're dust.
I didn't take that. I thought they'd just be cooked.
Besides, it's a badge full of
Yeah,
bodies,
you're
so
sure.
the gold
So
disappears.
110.
I wasn't
Well,
going to take
writing
all
down
of
low
them,
because
just
something affects your age.
one and a half, you know?
Do I?
And you're shorter.
You're in town,
Sure, then
and there's
you-
lots of guards,
No.
but you need a distraction, right?
Height.
So you just go, oh,
Yeah, that's
my
way
leg fell
less
off,
than you.
and boom.
And
You've got a leg.
you're shorter.
No, I meant me.
I
I meant me.
Calculate that one.
Like your current height is way less than
Holy
me.
Yeah,
fuck, dude.
Uh,
Oh my god.
4 for 10.
I've got a better idea.
Tiny.
And with the greatsword, I want to chop off a hobgoblin leg.
So you're
Alright, cool. Hobgoblin leg is
roll
removed.
2d6.
Cool. Take this and give you a
Just dripping
hobgoblin
blood.
leg.
9.
In the bag.
9.
Alright.
They've just, just
Hobgoblin. Air.
Yep. So, for those of you who are rolling dice and doing other stuff, Broke just removed the leg of a hobgoblin.
after murdering the 2, 3.
Oh, we should.
I know I didn't murder anyone.
You just blew up a rock and killed people, didn't you?
No.
Is that not what was going on?
No.
We just
What
heard
the
a,
fuck?
a massive
Had
loud
a
bang.
loud thunderous bat boom,
Um,
and then he
and
came up
you just
behind the
decide
rock
that
and went, "Oh, sorry, I
half
had to take my
four.
throat. That's clear." And then him and
Liver's on.
Harsh had a conversation, and then he took his greatsword and removed the leg of a hobgoblin, and they put the hobgoblin leg in a bag.
Yeah,
In the
really
bag
live
of
longer than
holding.
75 years.
Yeah, so. Really?
You do know
What?
that's still going
What's
to
that?
rot.
No, I heard this thing where if you're in the bag, then you can't breathe or anything.
Yes.
Which means
in
there's
turn
no
means
air.
you die.
Now,
1d4?
when you put a person in the water and they drown, they usually preserve pretty good because there's no air. So my make it out, it's the same as if you're in the bag. So if there's no air, you can't rot.
How much money have you got?
Huh?
How much money have you got?
8.
I'll bet you 8 that rots.
Real handy for destruction.
Well, yeah, it probably will because it's all dripping and stuff.
So you agree it will rot?
Maybe. Don't know. I've not exactly tried it before.
So west or south?
I'd say
Where's
we
the
go
keep?
south towards the keep,
South.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Keep is south, Hobgoblin is at west.
So we
South,
drop off
yeah.
the weapons, then we go find the cart.
The three wagon riders are sort of standing up now. They've got like, bro.
Oh, they didn't die.
The
I
three
didn't
that-
kill them!
They didn't die.
Why did everyone think I
Because
was
you said they
killing
turned to
people?
dust. They just went.
No, that was
No,
the guy at the fire.
that was explanation.
Yeah, that sounded like you were killing them.
Okay.
We were like lawful evil.
You guys
Chaotic
think
evil.
the worst of me.
Yes,
Yes,
it sounded like you murdered everyone.
So.
now you put it out of context. Yeah, that sounded really bad.
Okay, granted, I was half listening.
We didn't know what was
But-
happening. So
That's what
they
we were
turned to
like. We were
dust.
like, what?
Wait, what?
No faith whatsoever. I'm a,
No.
But yeah,
I'm a
they-
cleric,
they-
not a
they-
murderer.
They have stood up and gone, Bisinia, and good luck in whichever direction you go. If you're going after those and you can manage to kill them all, do us a favour, bring the wagon back. I'm sure
So my
we can-
regards to the families of the lost ones.
We can definitely try.
So if you bring it back, we'll have a word with the boss. I'm sure we can get you some additional rewards. They just turn off and start walking off.
I say we follow the tracks from here. It'll be far easier to get a hold of them. If we go up to the keep and then come back, they might have washed over by the time we get back.
Alright. It's not like the crap weighs anything for us. And if we find something better, we just take that out of the bag and dump it in instead.
I think we should see what's in the car. Them's a reward for giving it back, but what if there's something more valuable in it?
Doubt it, but you're welcome to look when we get there.
And if we find the cart, we can get to the city easier. West it is.
It wouldn't reward us for more than what the cart's worth,
Exactly.
because there's nothing in it for it.
I'm gonna start.
Oh yeah,
following the
that
tracks
that
and-
was.
Cool. Yeah, so you start
Yeah,
making your
I
way west, following the paths, the tracks. They wind around a fair amount, sort of trying to get
I am
past.
keeping an eye out.
Yeah, I mean, who's following the tracks? Who's looking around?
I'm following the tracks. I'm
I've been looking around.
I'm looking around.
Those of you looking around, make perception checks.
a tracker here.
Nice. I got roll these dice.
21.
Yeah, I get
Those
it.
are mad spin down dice. You're using fucking spin downs.
What?
Using spin down dice.
Spin down.
Yeah, you're using magic dice.
They're in
They look cool.
numerical.
Oh, have you got that? Yeah,
Oh. Still technically a 1 in 20 of getting any result.
they're also not weighted properly
How would you know?
because they've got no reason to weight them properly.
How would these be guaranteed to be weighted?
They're not, but
They're weighted. They actually
Okay.
are tested properly.
I'll roll them 100 times and I'll tell you what results. I
God.
get.
It's
No,
be-
just
because-
stick it in water.
Yeah, because they
Well,
don't. They
fair
don't.
enough. I'll
because
just
they're
roll
not,
this one then. But
yeah.
we don't have to
You
have
use
a
that. You can
conversation
use that
about
roll. That's
13.
fine. Cool. It was just it is because they don't have to put them through the test procedure because all they're doing is counting down. They're not designed for rolling.
Yeah, we'll see.
So I got 8.
I just
Alright,
two
cool.
sevens.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah. Perception, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 8.
Yay!
Oh,
13.
13. Nice.
19.
19.
21.
21.
Hey!
Like a lookout.
God, which way is it?
Cool. As you're making your way around, you don't notice anything popping out or watching you. It's pretty quiet. You hear the occasional sort of
Bird.
bird passing overhead. Occasional things of like things shifting
Rustbang.
over the hills, but you don't see anything coming out towards you. As you follow the trail for, yes, and it does wind quite heavily wherever they're taking the wagon. They've taken it to avoid as many of the hills and ruts as possible. So you travel relatively far, but in terms of
When we leave, I cast mage armor.
yeah, or you're casting it now. Probably.
Okay, now, yeah.
Because you've well and truly left at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of like actual relativity, you've not come that far, just because it's winding back and forth. To this point, that the tracks start to fade a little bit, just because it's not as well imprinted. So, Sasha, I'd like you to make a survival check, please.
What's that? 17?
Cool. You spend about 5 seconds sort of glancing around, pick them up, and carry on going. That's essentially what's going to happen for the next few hours. Just make another survival check for me.
Oh shit. 10.
That's fine. It's enough to maintain threat. They've not been hidden. It's just where it's going over rocks more than dust and grass and whatnot. It's not as clear to find. Yeah. So you reach a point.
And
About
we find
Dr.
Inspector
Gadget.
Gadget. What?
what
It
was
was you that sent the hobgoblin, you bastard. What do you want of this car?
As you go there, you start to hear
Turns into a DeLorean.
coming in front of you. You start to hear a few sort of sounds. As you glance up in front of you, you can see coming from a hill that you can't quite make out the crest of. You can see a small trail of black smoke heading up into the sky, and you can just about make out the sounds, very distantly, the sounds of voices, unlike the sound of metal on metal.
So I will.
Sorry.
I will, as I'm tracking it, I'm assuming I'm in front of everyone because I'm doing that. I'll just hold my hand, stop, and then just.
Because you're looking at that, though, we're looking around, not you. You'll be following the track.
No, that's true. That's very, very true.
It's like, oh shit, there's a
Yeah,
tree.
I stop you.
Yeah. And then I said,
Yeah.
I think at this point I would cast Pass Without Trace using 2 key points.
Cool.
I think. Because we think something's up ahead.
What sort of
and-
cover is around us?
You're in hills, but it's mostly sparse. There's rocks and
Yeah, it's
occasional
there are
things.
rocks and such we can duck behind to see if we can get better view.
Possibly, yeah. You can't make out where it is you're going because it's behind.
So, does everyone want to stealth up at this point?
But
Yeah.
if you want to
Yeah.
stealth, cool. Yeah. So
And then add,
not in darkness, am I?
No.
no, I'm afraid Newt.
you're in shadows
Yeah,
because
plus
it's a
10
I do.
fucking Pass Without whatever.
I'm just gone from this
Yeah.
plane of existence.
What did you ask?
18.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
So plus
and you
10
get like
plus
plus
whatever it is.
9
plus
and
10.
whatever.
Oh Jesus!
20.
I thought I did well.
You-
Why
Yeah, so
37.
for
38.
as a hand motion, you watch
24.
as the shadows around you sort of
I ju- I
twist
just
and
sort of-
start following.
And then
29.
and then shadows
voices.
everywhere.
Right, so going around.
Sneaky time.
37.
29.
Cool.
38.
Yeah.
24.
24.
29.
29.
20.
Expertise.
I only
You're
got.
slacking.
I rolled 7.
I rolled a 7 as well.
I rolled a 12.
I like the seriously Pass Without Trace on rogues is just the stupidest thing in the world. It's like, oh,
So you're
The
gone.
dragon will be able to see you.
well, I rolled a 16. Well, I'm definitely
Well,
gone.
it's just
the
like,
dragon
oh, I
would-
rolled
You
a
are
one,
so
I went
stealth.
there.
Right.
You are so
Huh?
stealth.
Oh, blind
You have.
sight, yeah.
Yeah.
You knelt there
Oh,
for the
you
whole
walked
campaign.
near me,
Just
I see
wreck
you.
on it, and he's never there.
Yeah. You might as well be wearing a ring of
Yeah,
greater
you never knew
invisibility.
them.
Yeah, exactly. Never knew you were there the whole time.
Are we gonna just shank them or what? Are we gonna? Oh wait, we should probably find out who they are.
We need to find out who they are, how many there are, what the
If
sort of
it's the
situation
What
hobgoblins.
they
is.
have. Yeah.
If
Sorry,
it's
was
only-
that roll?
If it's just 4 of them, surrounded.
I want to get a vantage point. I want
Make sure you hit the bloody spell person first.
to way ahead of you
Got
with
it.
that one.
Yes.
Oh, and if someone's down, you heal them.
No,
If I can get to you. Some of
If
us may have been
someone's
the opposite side
down,
of
you
the
heal
mountain.
them.
I died first, thank you.
Pretty sure you were still standing when I got knocked out.
No.
I was definitely.
Right, while these two argue on the stealth up and see if I can see who they
And
are and
then-
whatnot.
Are you
doesn't
going over
matter.
the hill or are you going round
Actually, no.
the hill
So-
blocking the view?
I went down one turn afterwards, yeah.
Cart tracks, we're here. There's a hill here, and then we can see stuff from behind it, right?
There's smoke coming from behind that hill. Yeah.
Behind
parts
it.
of the
So are
contracts
there
go-
hills this side of me? On this side?
Yeah,
so I can go up
where
here
you
and then
are,
see
there
over
are
it.
there are a bunch of hills, but there is around it is the cart tracks go to the right and sort of bend around.
Go around the other side of that hill.
That well, yeah. But if you, it's whether you want to walk on top of a hill, which is where that's the sun is still coming quite heavy down. Where you are, there's all the various rocks and hills behind the shadows and so on. There are places you could duck behind this thing. If you walk on top of the hill, you're going to be in the sunlight.
Well, what I want to do
I'd say-
is get to the ridge of the hill and then sort of lie down on the end of it, so I can just see over it,
Can
but
we-
I'm
are
hidden
there any-
behind it, basically.
Are there any rocks on the summit of the hill?
Some of them will do, yeah.
Unless there's a
Okay.
rock I can hide behind on the top of it. Because I
Because
want to get to the
because
top
the
of one of the
rock,
hills
it's
on
up
this
the side
side,
of the
so I
rock
can try and see
and
over it.
Are there
Or
any trees
around
around?
the side.
There are no trees now. Okay, so you're going up the left one.
We're all going up
Yeah.
there, I assume.
I'm
Or at
on the
least-
right hand
or at
one,
least
because that's where the
partially.
cart tracks go.
You're gonna go
Unfortunately,
Well, 'cause,
you
uh,
have to follow me because I'm the one with the shadows.
You've got to stay
Oh, it's a
30
radius
foot.
thing?
Yeah, it's a.
Oh!
We
so
have
you
to
have to go
somewhat
together,
Lame.
It would be ridiculous if I could just go. Okay, we all have +10 stealth.
No, do what you want.
Spread out,
Yeah.
and we just take the
I
encampment
legit
from
I did
every
that.
side.
It was.
That would be silly.
I think I know why you think that's why it works.
So we don't leave any tracks or any other signs of passage.
Yep.
Yeah, so we just have to stay kind of somewhere, or I'm gonna take the covered route, the way that's like goes through rocks and whatever, so that we.
Are you going
on-
up a hill or just around the
I
hill?
want to go up a hill to see over it. See if we
Is there a covered route going up the hill?
I
On
mean,
this side, yeah.
this you can't see anything past the other side of the hill. It's the same assumption that nothing can see this side of the hill.
I'd go whatever side it means I can sneak alongside something and not be.
Well, there's
No.
a hill in front of us and things are behind the hill.
Right,
You
so
can see
this
us.
is where we are.
Doesn't
Then
matter
we'll be in
where,
sunlight
doesn't matter
beyond
where
that.
you go
Let's
up.
put it this way.
Until you're at
This
the
is the
top.
path is going that way and going round a hill. There's a hill there and the things over there. So we're walking that way. There's a hill in the way.
Yeah, but it's the
We're
same
gonna
place.
climb up
Do
the
I
hill.
see like a tree or a rock on top of the hill, which
That's what
means
we're gonna
it's gonna be
check.
hidden?
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, you're at the base of a hill, so you can't see what's at the top of the hill.
Okay, so we're going to crawl up to
Okay,
near the summit and see
so
if we
we'll,
see anything.
we'll slowly head up, and if it seems like we're emerging into completely open area, we'll sneak back down and find a better way.
This is why I said lie down at the ridge so you can just see over it, but the rest of you's hidden behind.
Okay, so between you, you're gonna go. You just, are you going up?
Arduously.
Are you going up the side hill, or the hill just directly in front of you, and the smoke is on the other side?
If we've got going off those ridiculous stealth routes, we may as well go the one in front of us
Yeah.
and just see straight down on
Cool. You're going up the front one. Cool.
Assuming there's cover on the top, we'll look for that first.
Yeah.
Well, when you get up there, you'll see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys, when you get to the top, are you all getting down to crawl up the top?
I will be.
Yes.
Yeah, we're trying to stay out of sight, so whatever's necessary.
Not sure it matters.
With you? No.
I think it'll
But
depend
so
what I
then
see when I get to
you'll
the
be-
top of the hill.
yeah,
Quite
exactly.
visible. You're standing on top of a hill.
How
I'm less
wide's
than
the
3
radius?
foot.
30,
Remember, guys, hills aren't triangles. Like, you don't get to the top of it and then it stops.
No, I know.
It's down
30
the way.
feet radius.
Oh, cool. Well, then I'll be at like the 30-foot range of it, then just crouching, because then that
So I'll
means
just
by the time
crouch.
you get to the top, I shouldn't still be seen. technically.
It also lasts for an hour, so we can really take our
So,
time.
yeah.
Except for the poor soul being hit by all. You hear like the sound of battle. It looks like we're all standing around, like, yeah. Well, how should we go around this hill? And it's like, help me! On the other side, like, maybe we'll go around.
Is that the
Hey,
sound
we're
of
trying
a,
to kill some savages, they might be fighting each other.
Is that a sound of a dying dark elf?
Shit.
He went east, didn't he?
We don't know.
You don't know where he went.
No, but the way he said he was going towards the forest was east at the time, wasn't it?
He didn't say anything.
He said he was going to the tree line.
Ah.
And
Yeah, that was-
disappeared.
What direction was the tree line?
Sure, let's say
It
east.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they.
It's
It
gone.
was
They've
east,
just gone
sure.
back the other way.
Doesn't matter.
So we're going up to
So
the
you
hill.
make your way to the top. There are a couple of like,
traced and
yeah. Essentially, he walked over a direction and went, well, they can't see me anymore. pass without trace. Doesn't matter where I go now, they're not seeing me. They can't track me, so fuck it. Go in any direction. Probably walk past you all.
I ran around the dome 3 times.
Yeah, go ahead.
With the perception rolls, yeah.
That hurt at this angle.
For some reason, we heard take on me by our half for no apparent reason. The fuck?
So there are the top of the hill, as you sort of crest the top of the hill, there are various rocks that you can sort of duck behind and peer around. So you make your way up here around the rocks. But what you can see on the other side is a larger hill than what has been
Common.
Yeah, common than the rest of it, and it's very flat topped. And actually the hills to either side of it are also slightly further away than they normally are.
Is there anything artificial about this?
It just looks natural. It just looks like it's just the way this particular portion of the land has formed. And what you can see, the source of the smoke is a very large fire in the middle of this, or slightly off center of this hilltop. Next to that, currently being built, is a structure of sort. You can see various goblins with axes and bits of rope and stuff like that that are sort of cutting up logs and putting it together. Next to them, sort of watching over them, is another hobgoblin who is clearly standing there and directing and pointing. There's like about a dozen of goblins there, plus that hobgoblin watching. You can see at the far end of the hill the beginning construction of a wall, where they are laying out wood and building a defendable wall, complete with like battlements and stuff. Which is, again, there's about half a dozen or so hobgoblins there, directing sort of 20 or so goblins and a couple of ogres who are helping to build up.
Do we recognise any of the goblins?
Fuck.
No, you're nowhere near that.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'll just tell her, this is fucking sophisticated for goblins.
There is additionally, so you got that there, the bit in the middle. Over a little bit of ways from the group in the middle, you could see the hobgoblin that was in plate mail and the hobgoblin that was casting spells.
Oh, good.
That are both standing there. They currently have the wagon next to them. The horse is gone.
No.
Yup. Legit.
No, you just can't see it right now.
So that's what, 23?
By another
28
shoulder.
goblins.
28?
Yeah, it says 20 goblins on the other side with a couple of ogres as well. And
I
then
thought you said it was a dozen, then half a dozen with a couple of ogres.
It was a dozen goblins
Plus one hobgoblin.
plus one hobgoblin,
Then half dozen?
half a dozen hobgoblins,
Oh shit.
20 goblins,
Yeah.
yeah.
2 ogres,
No,
plus
Oh,
the
we are not fighting it.
Really want to snipe out the caster button.
Same, but no.
spellcaster and the
probably
other crew
could,
standing
no.
by the wagon are sort of in the process of sifting through that. As you're watching, you see another sort of 4 or 5 hobgoblins come back up the hill. You see the horse this time. It has been sort of harnessed in, and it is pulling up logs for them to make use of. There are dotted around the edges of the hill, more on the other sides to where you are a few hobgoblins that are standing there with longbows. There's probably about 10 of them in total.
Do not fight us.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that you can see, sort of, it's right at the base of this hill, and sort of just where where the bowl ends, heading up to the excuse me, sorry, up to the other hill. there is a very small sort of laid out, just with like wooden posts, a sort of ring of sorts. And standing around that ring are another 6 hobgoblins that are standing there. But as you'll watch it, you see in the middle, inside these posts, there is a half-elf in studded leather armor, who, as you're watching, done some sort of spell and a blinding light. They're in mid-fight with another hobgoblin. The blinding light flies out from their fingers and strikes the hobgoblin in the chest, who falls over dead. Then two of the standing watching hobgoblins just walking, drag the body out. Another one jumps in the ring, and they start dragging the body up the hill.
Towards us?
No, towards the camp.
The other way. Nope,
No.
absolutely not.
As much as I'd like to snipe out that fucking bitch.
Well,
Yeah.
I almost want to put him out of his misery, because...
hold on. So what we could do is, if we're prepared to leave and leg it as fast as we can, you could take out the horse, and that would slow down their building.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Hang on. So they no longer have a horse to help them carry out blocks and whatever.
We've got ogres.
We then make our way.
Yeah,
It will still slow them down. We then make our way back to the fort. We organise a full-scale assault because these people are military.
We're going to Mirabar.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. We're going to fort, whatever.
Here we are.
Yeah.
That's the one.
And we're gonna get a load of military people. Say, right, there's hobgoblins. Who wants to hunt them? This is Ranger Town. And
This is
Can I get a quick number of hobgoblins?
Well, there's the title episode.
This is
Ranger
Ranger
Town.
Town.
Right.
I'm getting somewhere
And
else.
leave the
Put
assault
on the
on this
second
place.
half of that plan.
Those
My problem with the
1,
first half
6,
is shooting at
7,
that
8,
horse
9,
is going to alert our position, which means we're going to get chased. I think it's a far
15,
better idea for us just to stealth the fuck away now.
25.
Yeah.
They don't even know we're here. We
Yeah,
mark
30.
the tracks of the carts back the way we came, so they know how to get here, and then we go and alert them and go, this is happening, you've got
3
a settlement
ogres?
of hobgoblins
There were 2
Oh,
ogres,
shit.
and there's
happening here.
that you've seen 32 goblins.
Right.
So we can't
How
do
far away
this
is the
ourselves.
fort to the ring that the like little battle arena?
The little battle ring is right at the bottom of the hill. It's so the whole length of the hill. Even as you're standing having a conversation, those goblins going up are still only like a quarter of the way up the hill. So that hill is pretty big. It's going to take a long ass time to go up or down it.
Alternatively, we could just wait it out, and that half elf will kill like 8 of them.
Well, that's also what I'm thinking, is the
And,
time we take to go to the fort and back, he's going to twat a bunch of them.
I mean, obviously it's an arena. They have some sort of arrangement. He's not just sort of got. They're not
He's not
lazy.
there for fun.
It's
is
not
he?
the most lazy defense we've ever seen. Much as we wish it was.
Where is the horse dragging stuff from?
The other side of the hill.
We don't know.
So yeah, as you're watching the other hobgoblin that is fighting the half elf killed, again body's dragged out. Another hobgoblin steps in the ring.
Give him a week, he'll get through the lot.
How is the person killing them? Is it like magic only, or is it
Magic.
weapons?
Yeah, they have a shield on, and they have a short sword at their belt. For the most part, they're using spells.
They're wearing armour?
Studded leather.
It is where the thing is sort of in the shadow of another hill. As you're watching, it's now that the original 2 hobgoblins are sort of reaching the halfway point above that hill. But the ones all round the ring are sort of the less of the ones that were in the chainmail from the night before. They're not as big, they're not as bulky as the ones that were carrying the great swords or the dude in plainmail.
Oh, we could go give that half elf a hand, or just leave.
We can't do
Too
anything
many.
right now.
There's too many of them.
The half elves there
There's
on
only
their
a
own.
few at the bottom
Her
of the
him.
hills.
There's a fuck ton
We've
more
seen
everywhere
a whole
else.
load more.
Half elves there on his own.
all the goblins and
reasoning.
all the hobgoblins and all the
Yeah.
ogres, like we've seen.
Does the half elf look like it's being forced to stay
at the
there?
top of the hill, right?
Make an
Building the
insight
fort.
check.
Which
It's
is
still alerting our position, which means we're going to have a hell of a
So-
chase. I don't want to do that.
Other side of the hill, so
Whilst they don't know
to
we're here,
our
we wanna make the best
15.
use of it.
the east at this point.
Yeah, further east is where the walls are being built and where the horses are coming up.
Oh, so it's coming over that way towards us. Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
it's
No. All the stuff coming up the hill
It's coming.
is coming from the other side, up to the top. And most of the goblins on watch are over the other side. 15. You're looking down at that. You feel like, yeah, that the cleric is, well, the half elf. I mean, they are casting spells
With a shield.
with a shield. Yeah, is being forced to stay there against their will. They are not there willingly.
Is there anything that we can see which might be a food or water supply?
Not that you can see.
I was thinking trying to set fire to their lumber supply.
Well, the thing is that we do have someone with a poisonous kit now. And it's not that, then we get the horse. Please get rid of that, that thing's huge. Well, mosquito things, you'd rather not.
It's just a fly.
Thought it was a mozzie.
How many hobgoblins are fighting the
One at a time.
Yeah, how many are there?
Now with the ones that have gone up the hill, there's only a couple left around the.
How isolated is it from the rest of the...
It's pretty well isolated. It's at the bottom of the hill, and now the first two hobgoblins that took a body have reached the top of the hill, but one of them is turning around and coming back down.
And I didn't.
Hush, you got it, but you didn't kill it.
No, I got it.
Thank you, you made it stick to my character sheet.
No
So,
problem.
somehow.
It's all yours.
Around
That's amazing.
that arena, there are 4 and just him, and there's nothing else there. Everything else is how far away? How many hundreds of feet?
It's up the top of the hill.
Trophy
Hard to
kill.
judge distances, but
Got his head on a
this
pipe.
whole like 3 minutes, 4 minutes you've been standing around watching.
A couple hundred.
That first set of hobgoblins
fucker.
only just reached the top.
They were
The
dragging
most
someone,
pathetic
though.
barbarian defense ever.
Fire a stick.
It's a mosquito on a stick.
Isn't that the goblins? That was
Come off
Scorpion.
pencil now. Off
So-
the pencil.
Kobolds.
Come on.
Kobolds, scorpion on the stick.
Do you reckon he can run faster than they can?
Probably not. They've got a horse.
Yeah, but it's carrying wood.
Yeah. Lots.
We just shoot the horse.
Well,
Thinking we shoot them, and then he runs.
Why not both?
if one of you thinks you can get down there, free the fucker without alerting everyone else.
Does he
and get
need
back
to
up
be
here.
freed? Can he not just? It just spikes in the ground. Can he not just jump over them?
It's just posts.
Yeah,
right?
he's not like chained to anything.
No, but we still need to. Well,
There's just a lot of people. You don't need to kill all of them.
Just kill those 4 and
as long as that doesn't alert everyone else.
And the ogre.
they're so far away.
Well,
What time of day is it?
I hear it.
Yeah,
Probably
it's like
just after midnight, isn't it?
late afternoon at this point.
Yeah, because we
We
woke
should
up
then
at
have to
midday
deal
and then
with
we
this.
set off our...
So the sun's starting to go down. They're starting to generate a lot more shadows down in the
not
the
sure.
bowl of all
We
of
could
the-
wait an hour.
We could use the cover of darkness.
Yeah.
James Bond.
I mean,
shit
okay,
up.
in an hour my
It is-
thing will wear off and then we won't have any pass without trace also.
Not gonna bother me.
Yeah.
Do you have pass? No,
I'm a
you're
rogue.
not a ranger.
No, I took
Did
silence. instead
you?
of pass without
You don't
trace.
have it. You don't have it.
Odin has it.
I can only cast it once because of 3 key points and it costs 2 to cast.
As you're watching again, the half elf, the hobgoblin they're fighting, managed to get their longsword in through his stomach. Put him out. The half elf sort of collapses to the floor, collapses in the stomach. Still manages to kill the 3rd hobgoblin, but there is now visibly blood dripping from their stomach.
Oh, it sucks to be him right now.
And then another hobgoblin steps into the ring.
So how far away is this
Your
from?
next character's gonna get killed off before you even get there.
Yeah.
How do we know he's not
So
a
how many
hobgoblin?
hobgoblins are there now? And how far away are the other 2?
You're actually that hobgoblin sorcery.
Well, they've not actually dragged that other body back up now. They're just sort of leaving it there. And then
Did a job,
the ones that
that's
were
all.
coming back down,
Fucking
start going back up again. And
I
the
wasn't
2
that dumb.
Come here, you
all along.
kind of
I've
thing have
secretly
also
this
pressed it
fucking
up and they're heading
peepling.
over
Hope you've got a
towards
backup character.
the big guy in plate mail.
I vote we
Sweet.
try to save him.
Cool. On then.
What are we doing?
I think I know what they've done.
That's a 16.
How many?
With advantage.
Oh yeah. That's a 16.
Yeah, out of
It's
interest,
almost
how
like when you-
far away
Dice jam!
are
Wait,
we?
did you
Like,
pass my note?
I did.
How far
Okay.
away are we from the jail?
This
That's
is
what I
volume rule.
Anything
Yeah,
else?
I mean, it's at the
Rolls
base
double
of
20.
this hill.
Oh.
So
Bloody
it's not a very big hill. They're sort of like 40 feet down.
They're only 40 feet away?
Down the hill.
Oh, down. I've said how far away?
I mean, total of going down, they're probably about 100 feet away. It's sort of hard to judge. It is dark.
Right.
So 16. That will hit that one. Because these ones just got just broke. I've got long. Actually, yeah, that will hit this one.
Ah, okay.
I've got a shield on.
Oh, that's
Okay.
okay. If it gets
Yeah, you got
dark, I won't be able
advantage.
to see.
I was going to say, yeah, how dark was it getting? If that was happening, then I'll just use dark vision on myself.
That means I'll take. Wait, who has goggles?
13? No.
Yeah.
On that 13 plus 5. 18.
I'll just be sat here blind.
Hobgoblin drops. Just
I'm going to shoot for the next one as soon as I can.
no one else doing anything. As you're watching, Aldrin has just gone a little bit down the hill, fired an arrow at one of the hobgoblins. It's just
So we haven't waited. We still have pass without trace on us.
You already have my note, so.
Which means that we might as well.
oh, is yours the same one? Cool. Do the same thing. Wait, what was your note?
Read your note.
I did read that note. Cool. You do yours as well. Because you'll get there as well.
I have no idea what he's doing.
He
I just
snuck-
went,
he
I'm just
snuck
going to do
down
this.
the hill.
Is it advantage or a single roll?
Advantage.
Okay, yeah, still 19.
Yeah, hits.
Sweet.
You get sneak attack.
Oh boy. So, 7 plus 5, so 13, 14.
Plus.
Plus dexterity, so 18.
Wait, what were you using to do your rapier?
Yes, short sword.
Short sword. Yeah. So you step in and another one is killed. Anyone else doing anything? Because
I actually pull out-
Can we still see them?
hand
Like, is it,
crossbow.
yeah, you can still see. It's just getting dark.
cool.
I use one of the hand
Alright,
crossbows
well,
I took from
I'll
the
just
drought,
shoot one of
fire
them
with a
with my
poison bolt
longbow.
at one of them.
I do have a
30 foot
crossbow.
range.
Oh, it's only 30
Well,
feet.
30, 120.
Yeah, so
Cool.
disadvantage.
I'll try disadvantage.
I'm
So
I'll
just
shoot
straight
one
roll.
with my
whilst they're
longbow.
taking out the guards,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Go for it.
I'm gonna just try stealthing towards the half elf.
Cool.
Oh wait,
10. 18 just misses entirely.
Great.
19.
mine was
Okay.
Now we've alerted.
going towards the half elf, you know.
Huh?
Mine was not a guard, but going towards the half
They'd
elf.
already fired. It was
Wait, what?
It just.
But
never
they
mind.
killed their targets. Don't you dare.
Yours was.
Could you pass back the note?
I've got.
I have a light crossbow.
Yeah. That seems pretty clear.
Yes, you're going down the hill. Yeah, I'm assuming everyone's going down the hill. No one's attacked the things on top of the hill. Everyone's gone.
Yeah, we're shooting the things that are around him.
Exactly. Well, yeah. Except I'm shooting him with swords. And you
Yeah, I'm shooting with arrows.
You're attacking with swords.
19
Yeah,
hits.
we're,
Jeffrey,
we're,
roll
we're,
damage.
we're shooting the hobgoblins.
19. 4.
Yeah, damage.
Oh, you got a 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely. Cool. That one was
Alright.
alive. You got a second attack, dude.
Yeah, no.
Did you roll with advantage?
No, he didn't.
No, but
Roll again. In case it crits.
Yeah. It did! It fucking did!
Cool.
Case in point.
So that one's dead.
That was actually more damage than that hobgoblin is dead. Yeah.
4 plus max plus bonus. Yeah.
And that's
Well
a
done.
17 from your second roll. Roll that one again.
Yeah. Roll. You got advantage. So roll again.
no, that's
Roll
already
one.
wasted.
Go
There's
on.
another one.
No.
So that's 20 something.
Cool. Roll damage for that one.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the table, perfectly.
On the
how you
fucking
did that.
table.
Oh, I do that all the time. Yeah, I go whoop, and it sort of doesn't
7.
leave my hand
7 damage.
soon enough. I go.
I guess I've got a light crossbow.
Yeah, she landed right on the bed.
Sure.
That's 8320 it's listed as.
Yeah, you can walk forward to get advantage. Go ahead and make an attack. Roll the advantage.
Nice. Shit, that's that was 11 actually. That's so 17.
17 will hit.
Oh great.
So roll damage.
Uh, 3 plus
Would that
3,
give us away
6.
or boost it
Cool.
stealth roll?
The last
You don't know.
hobgoblin's still there. Will
Mission Impossible thing.
drop. So yeah, the hobgoblins are all standing around that ring are all dead now.
Finding something to do with that. Like,
You can
bonus
see a bunch of people running down the hill towards you, dude.
that and then cool. So yeah,
First things first, I'm going to heal myself.
Yeah.
I've been stealthing my way towards him, by the way.
Wow,
Yeah.
which one are you?
I'm definitely not moving any further.
On this hobgoblin over here.
I was actually that hobgoblin, but
far
that
away is
twat
the
stabbed me.
Yeah.
Good
Can't
roll.
quite judge that distance. It's quite far.
Well, 4 health again.
So we have a healer.
Maybe.
What about?
I gotta get to you.
As a thing, the hobgoblins on the top haven't noticed.
Neat.
Maybe on the
And
way
we are
up.
still on the path without trace.
You got it
Except
just in time. I don't know how much longer I could have lasted. Maybe we should get out here
Let's
first
leave.
before.
Did someone
Yes.
get to him then?
Hush is right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm talking to Hush.
Hush ran down.
So much for me
You'll-
trying to stealth my way
You'll
toward
be
you.
there as well.
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Maybe we should get out of here before they.
Oh, that's our
notice.
fucking plan. Come on.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool.
We just need to leg it.
I'm just crouching on the
Running.
hill like.
Go.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Can I choose to like affect him with pass without trace now? When he gets near?
It has to
No.
be
Yeah, no, he won't get the bonus for it.
Okay.
Right. So, first things first.
Yeah, sure. I'll stealth away. I get an 8.
Oh, armor. Great.
No, I'm in light armor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
that was advantage.
Oh.
That's just a terrible roll.
Yeah, leather. It's like
Clink, 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 clink. Tink, 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 tink.
So, cool. Yeah, you're just
But
making
my
your way back.
footsteps make no sound.
Hobgoblin on the top.
Like you're afloat instead of armor.
And yeah, we get back to where back to where we follow the route we took. Or
Yeah, I'm assuming you guys followed your route all the way back
Yeah.
to where the ambush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Back to the road and then.
Yeah,
off towards
you'll
the
make your way back to the ambush. Nothing untoward will happen, and that is where you are.
yeah,
Right at the
tired.
site of the ambush. Yeah.
Quite
Right,
tired.
well, first things first.
Who are you?
I'm assuming you've got one.
You've only been awake for a few hours.
Oh, I'm breaking it. Oh,
It's
imagine
like
if
we've
those
been awake
ogres
for
had
like
seen
maybe
us.
8
I'm
hours.
still alive.
Yeah.
I'd have had to
What
cast
was-
fog
how long
cloud
have you
again.
been
Travel time to get then it was starting to get dark.
And how
we've
did
done
you
the same
get-
travel back.
They
Well-
clearly captured you.
So it
But
took you like
Me
4
and my
hours to
group
get
were
there
Oh, it took longer.
sent there to
It
try and
got
stop
dark at
them,
4
but we
o'clock.
didn't expect so many.
because of the way the sun is going, and you're in hills.
You know
Yeah,
that,
fair enough, yeah.
that cart?
Okay,
that
that's
showed up
far
with?
better for us.
Yeah, we were protecting that.
Oh, well,
It didn't go well.
we did a good job. We got paid.
the others did. But the thing about hobgoblins is they like to.
Cast fireballs.
Well, my God,
That
they
one
don't
bitch
agree
does.
with it and try to turn me. They need more priests.
Wait a second. Who's your deity?
Tempest,
Never heard of him.
god of battle.
I
Are
mean,
we gonna have a cleric off?
I can kind of agree with it. God of battle. Grunch. God of
Okay.
war. Storms.
Well, I'm a
And
war
what
cleric.
the bloody hell is the difference?
Yeah, it's every difference I have, you know.
Battle, war, and still fighting.
Mine's better.
Your
Well-
rebuttal?
We can agree to disagree.
I don't do gods, it's not my thing.
Well,
Where were you sent from?
I was growing up in Waterdeep. Went, eventually got to the keep, and then they said they had a hobgoblin problem.
Oh, they already
what
know
keep are
about
you
it.
talking about?
Well,
Xantha, something like that.
That's where we're heading.
No,
What's your name?
he just asked it.
I didn't hear.
Thrist.
Actually, should probably do
Nice to
that.
meet you, Thrist.
Yeah. Well, don't suppose
Oh,
anyone
God,
can
not
do
Obvious
working.
money pouches? Any obvious money pouches?
How are
You're
you?
going to rob him.
I'm all good.
No! I'd just like to know whether or not it's got any money.
There's one just hanging by my side.
Felt like that. As you would.
How
Thirst,
heavy
but
does
the eye
it
on the
look?
eye speaks.
Huh?
Thirst, but the eye on the eye. Thirst.
Yeah.
How
Basically
heavy
how
does
I-
it look?
yeah.
Relatively. About 60 gold's worth, you could say.
He has more money than me.
Rough guess.
Well, no, technically, we're all
Very
massively
rich, yes.
outriching him.
Yeah. He just doesn't know.
How much did we get?
We have
So how
platinum.
did you?
No. It's from.
Oh, from the
Oh,
course,
from
yeah.
that.
You don't listen, do you?
Is
No.
it 20?
Oh, give up age.
It wasn't
Eight.
much.
What was that from the?
From the guy who
Yeah.
the caravan.
You've got like 32.
They
24 we
follow
got. Yeah, that was it.
I meant to write down.
a god of war. I follow a god of war. As you can see on my shield, the symbol of Tempest.
Battle, you pansy. I'm
want-
war.
You'll get used to him.
You gotta shut
hopefully.
your mouth at times, seriously.
I didn't say the god of war, I said a god of war.
He's quite. Oh,
Bloody
not
God.
gonna-
Anyway, they're trying to turn me, but I refused. So they wanted me to prove that my god was better. So they fought me one by one until I died, but
You
that's
didn't
when
die.
you showed up.
So how did they catch you?
You're welcome.
Well, they killed my party.
You know, the
And
normal
then
way you catch
surrounded me.
someone.
I didn't know if he was just travelling to search them, then he got ambushed. Didn't know he had a party.
I've already
He has literally just explained this to us.
Yeah.
He is really, really good at not listening.
Shall I just cast deafness? Oh fuck, I can't. I've
You don't need to.
Yeah.
He already
Hang on,
has
if
it.
we're going to do that kind of bollocks, I will just cast silence and fuck everyone.
Mhm.
It's okay. He's quite intemperate.
And
as
then
well.
darkness somewhere and
Oh,
fog cloud.
Fog
and
cloud
everything
and silence.
in the
Fuck all of you.
And then he just does some thunderous shit and everyone's ears bleed.
I'll just hit someone on the back of the head.
I can make it really windy.
I'm not a
The
fan of
viewers
elves
will be
anyway.
still be bleeding.
Aren't you?
Half elf doesn't mean they treat me right.
Well,
How pointy are
in that
your
respect,
ears?
we can agree on
We'd
that.
see that, wouldn't
I'm
we?
not particularly a fan of orcs.
How pointy are your ears?
About half.
Oh, pointy.
Okay,
I
so
get what
I'm
you
imagining
mean.
that as like
That's
a
the
thing.
thing, yeah,
So
no, I
it's
get
like
what
that.
It kind of curves with just a point right here.
It's basically
Well, no. I'm thinking
it's like
like
his
curve,
and like
straight
mine
up
put
point.
together.
That's what I was thinking.
No, see, I'm imagining you've got the world's pointiest ear here, and you've got like complete so
So it's half that way.
just straight down the middle half.
Rounded nose? No.
It's like the Sims, like.
Yes.
He's got one arm longer
How
than
many
the other
should
as
we
well.
see if you
Huh.
manage to count in it?
No.
Oh, 3-second rule.
That's
If he
all
can
we
find
fought.
the thing,
Ogres,
I'm sure he just picked it.
goblins, hobgoblins, they're everywhere.
Didn't
Before we
you
go
land
down
on
On
the
the hill, I
book?
counted certain numbers. I'm like 30 hobgoblins. I saw 30 goblins.
Is there a hint of tyre in that?
Yeah, well,
Or oil.
Or oil?
Spider.
Spider?
more turned up as we
Anthrax.
went in. They were
Yeah.
just setting up. They came from over the hills. We didn't expect so many to be there.
We're heading towards Xanthal's Keep right now. If it's safer to travel, do you want to go with us?
Yeah.
We're going to gather up people and lead an assault on that place. The hobgoblin camp, not the keep.
Yeah.
It's good to be clear
They,
about
those
this.
hobgoblins, especially that.
You said you
You
were
do not
came
want to
from
be
there
unclear
anyway.
about where you're
How many people
attacking.
are this fort?
Believe me.
Hush jaws both
How
swords.
how
and
many
run to
people
the
are at
city.
the fort? Liam, how many people are at the fort?
You've asked
We
my
were just
character.
asking because he, just in case he knew.
He was there.
I roll an insight check on Brooke. Why do you have to be clear on where you're attacking, like defining where you're attacking? It's like, did you accidentally like start a rampage somewhere by accident?
Wouldn't
How
be
did
a
you start a
surprise,
rampage
would
on
it?
the sea?
Yeah, I don't know. It's Brooke. It's an 18.
Well, when you've got a fleet and it's heading towards the place, and it turns out you're supposed to be defending the place, it's not good if your cannons start firing the wrong way.
Are we talking from personal experience here?
It's not my fault.
Weren't you the navigator?
I was lookout that day.
So
I don't.
you
I think.
saw it all happen.
I'm not sure we should leave him on watch.
No,
might
he's good at
shoot
seeing
us.
things, but he's not very good at telling us about it, apparently.
I'm thinking he might shoot us.
I'm not that bad.
No, he doesn't have the dagger bollocks.
There's
I
a
didn't-
couple of hundred.
Do you want to rephrase that?
Oh, okay.
No!
Dagger bollocks!
I believe the bollocks aren't real! I believe the bollocks aren't real!
Oh god! Oh, it's a good thing you're not attuned to that. You might accidentally kill him.
How long was it?
You don't need to. You don't
I
need to
reckon
attune.
he's
Is it
attuned
not
by
attuned?
now.
Oh,
You don't
God.
need to attune.
You do.
No, yeah, you need.
Oh, you do need to
talk
attune.
about
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, he said that earlier.
How long is it?
It's
Short
15
rest.
minutes.
Before I forget,
Oh, well.
his daggers aren't real.
What?
Make sure you think
Oh,
his
he has
daggers
some
aren't real.
funky gauntlets, but throw daggers. They're,
But
they're
they're-
illusions.
Quick, throw your dagger at
Unless
him.
you know, if you know they're illusions, they don't affect you.
I'm just going to throw a
Otherwise, they'll
dagger
think
and
it was a
kill
real
this
dagger.
person we just rescued.
Alright, throw a
I'm just
dagger at
covering
him.
bases because I know you.
You won't kill him.
Do I understand this?
Throw
Do
it
I,
at him then.
Do you understand it?
I haven't seen the daggers, so I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
Throw one at me.
You can catch. Yeah.
Catch
Has he
I try and
attuned to
catch
it?
the dagger so I can show him it's
He
not
hasn't
real.
even
haven't
attuned
attuned
to
to
it.
Yeah, he goes like that and nothing happens.
See, the daggers aren't real.
I don't think it's working.
Let's
right.
just continue
No.
travelling
Normally-
south.
I'm
on
pretty
the
sure
road.
everyone else just
Normally
goes.
a dagger flies out.
So-
These two aren't too bright, are they?
No, they're not.
No.
You clearly are.
If If I had
No,
light
they're
as a
not.
spell, I
Well-
would so cast that on myself right now.
There are hundreds in the keep, but they weren't willing to help.
So
Shit.
But what we can do, we could cause a distraction somewhere, lure some away.
Attrition.
Distraction, you say?
Fire, you say.
Well, yeah,
Didn't
if they
work out
see
on Bear Trap,
fire somewhere, they might think, more loot. And if we're just keeping watch, we can see whether lots go, some go, just decide who we're going to attack.
Or we just say, fuck it, tell the town, and if they don't want to act, that's their own funeral.
Yeah, they did send me in without warning of what we were going to face.
Sounds like they sent you out.
What did they
Yeah.
tell you about them?
They just said there was a hobgoblin encampment. When me
Right.
and my band got here, we only saw a few of them, but then more just showed up with all the.
So we can go back to them and tell them exact numbers, the fact that they're fortifying it, they're settling there, there's ogres, etc., etc. And then if they still don't act, that's absolutely on them and their own funeral.
Yeah, we don't have to help them.
Fair
I
enough,
agree with
but
Did you find out anything that might
I still
be
wanna kill
inside
that
their
sorcerer's
fort,
bitch.
some of their hoards? Because they definitely took a cart from this caravan.
What?
I didn't make it far in before they surrounded us.
So you don't know what they've got on them?
No.
Right.
He's looking at your alignment.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear why they were migrating?
I don't speak
What's
goblin.
yours?
Oh, I think
Chaotic neutral. Just use the word we don't have to help them.
Yeah, we're travelling south anyway. I assume we're all travelling south on the road.
Well, we're heading towards the keep.
Yeah, we're heading towards the keep, so.
I sort of assumed you were walking and talking.
Yeah.
Although we are probably going to have to camp at some point because it's getting dark.
I mean, my next task was giant problems.
Oh, God.
No.
Not more
Yeah, we know about
giants.
Have you been on a flying keep with them?
Oh,
Just about to
don't,
ask that. I was
no.
literally just about to ask
Don't
that.
start with the bloody giants again.
Cloud giant flying castle.
Oh,
Like
it was a nightmare.
So much broth.
Sounded like this. It was quite weird.
Oh God! It just yeah.
Didn't stop. He literally didn't stop.
Oh God! I'm not gonna scream.
Well,
And then a dragon
Just warn
turned up
me
and
if
there
you
was
see
these
him.
dwarves.
'cause
Oh, he's friendly. He's just a bit eccentric.
Yeah.
warn me and I won't hit him.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, just hit him.
No, don't do that.
Oh, do it for me.
That sounded really like a cheap idea.
I mean, where are you lot heading? I need a new group. Mine's, gone.
Well, we've got a few
I would-
miscellaneous bits and bobs to deal with, and then we've got the giant goblin.
We're heading off to see a wizard.
The
Yeah,
wonderful
wonderful
wizard
wizard.
of Everland. Yes, yes. You might have heard of him. He gives us magic items.
because of the wonderful things he gives.
Oh God.
Like I didn't set
Pay
that
no
up
attention to the
on
man
purpose.
behind the curtain, turns into just you.
Everything
Is you.
With your face.
Everything is my face.
You totally needed like a green screen
All
in
of
this
it's
one to
my
have a
face.
floating head just speaking out Liam.
I have green screen.
Just do this the entire time, as though you're floating.
Yeah.
We needed a little smoke machine as well.
Mm-hmm.
I know someone with a smoke machine.
So I guess we get to fill in thrist. All of our.
Yes, he's very thrifty.
I know, I'm busy with my disguise kit. So yeah, we can fill him in on all our like giant escapades.
Yeah.
We're travelling to Fort Zanzibar or wherever.
It might as well be.
Close
Oh,
enough.
I was
Zandar's
gonna
Keep,
freak
that's the
out.
one.
I like Fort
There's a
Zanzibar
football.
more.
Yeah. And Everland and shit and. We wanted to go to Waterdeep at some point, but
Eventually
that
we'll
didn't
get
happen.
there.
We kind of overshot that. a bit.
Yeah. As we said, he didn't stop.
Visibly annoyed by the mentions of Waterdeep and missing it.
So, we're heading back to Zimbabwe.
Yes.
God. Xanthal's.
It begins with,
Zanzibar.
with an X, doesn't it?
Begins with an X. Xanthal's keep.
It doesn't even like you've gone with everything with the Z. It doesn't begin with a Z.
Alright, okay, we're going to Xylophone.
I'm sure it's
Xanthar's. It is Xanthar's keep.
Whatever.
Bless you.
We get there.
Oh god.
Ugh.
We get there. We sell the weapons and or armor.
Do we get there before, like?
Well, if we
have
get
No,
to
we need
rest?
to camp first.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Alright, we camp. We spend the day getting there. We tell them everything. We get ignored. We head back and we try and infiltrate the place.
Fuck that. We just head on to the wizard.
We're just ignoring the hobgoblins.
I really want to kill him, but that's a losing fight. If we can't get reinforcements, we're fucked.
We can ask Xanthar's keep.
Yeah,
They might help.
if they join us,
If
we
they
know-
don't-
know there's more.
If they don't reinforce us, there's nothing we
But
can
if
do.
not-
Move on.
Yeah,
Xanthar's
we're at a
keep can protect
disadvantage,
itself.
majorly.
Exactly.
Right.
No fucking point.
Xanthar's keep has defences, so if they do attack, they'll be alright.
So are we?
Should we
tiny
tell
hunting
Mirabar as
or-
well? Maybe.
That's
How
a
far
long
is
We're a long
journey
way
back.
from Mirabar, friend.
Yeah, maybe
That,
they can.
that,
And they
that,
can
that
fortify
settlement isn't big
themselves
enough
and they
to
don't
threaten
care.
anything.
Pointy. You've got messaging? Oh, that's a shame.
You got the messaging app installed in your book.
Well,
No, it's not
You're
here.
not
well,
name.
in
Oh, we've got no signal either. I can't
In-
find it.
in Waterdeep,
Name?
You're as bad as the wizard. I already.
He did.
Oh, hush. Sorry.
in Waterdeep,
Yeah, we
you
didn't
can find
introduce
a wizard
ourselves. I'm
to
Jeffrey.
send a message to
Nice to
another
meet you.
person in another city,
Oh, sure.
usually via
He's
another
called
wizard.
Alton.
Alton. Nice to meet you. They call it message.
You look like you forgot it.
Umbra.
Right, nice to meet you, and thanks again.
No problem.
Doris, can you very quickly make a history check, please?
Worried. now.
Nope.
What'd you get?
You
4.
Oh, alright, cool. Yeah.
Yes, now.
came from Waterdeep.
Oh, excellent.
Oh.
What?
Mm.
That's interesting.
Intertwined
Oh, that's
backstory.
fine.
Or not.
You
So
know
that's why I asked the pointy. I went silent, so I was like, alright, so no one's going to talk. I'm going to finish talking
I
now.
was gonna say you don't want to be like hiding any rings you're wearing or something like.
No, I lost those because you fucking got us caught.
It wasn't my fault.
Twat of an orc.
Mm.
Who's also on my to kill list.
It's the guy who coincidentally isn't here anymore. It's his fault.
Who?
Oh, there was a
some
dark elf with us. Don't worry
drow.
about it.
He's the one
drow.
that decided to chat
Why
up
are
the,
you hanging
the
out with a
guy.
drow?
Oh no.
He was alright.
See, not
Yeah,
my
pet
fault.
spider.
He was trying to be good. Weird.
Well, you do hear about it.
Default action, break
But he was
me.
decent. He's the ones that gave him the things.
I was on the
There you
wrong
go,
side
you-
of that one. I'll give you.
He had a pet spider.
I mean, I forgot his name. You've heard of Drizzt, right?
Who?
Yes.
You would have heard of Drizzt.
We've all
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've all
Who?
heard of Driz.
Just
What is that?
Erden.
He's a dark elf who tried to be good.
Oh.
So,
It succeeded in
He
being
succeeded, didn't
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he was modelling himself on Drizzt.
Has a pet panther.
Cool.
Oh.
Pretty badass.
Yeah, well,
He's hardcore.
you do hear the
Fuck.
odd good one.
Yeah, he just disappeared.
Yeah, that's pretty
Oh,
true.
left
That's more or less what he did. He just went, you know
Actually,
what?
he just gone.
Fuck it, I'm done. Let us. I'm doing my own shit now.
I miss that pointy-head bastard.
And
I wonder if
he's
he'll go
fine.
and visit Derp.
Hmm?
Ah.
Why?
It's quite nice. Especially for a dark elf.
How old are you?
He actually didn't want to hurt me for once.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't
Being
a
human
plaything.
and all.
Remember all the good times we had together.
Oh, hush.
It's like
I'm just gonna
reminiscing
like
now.
pat his arm.
For you.
His leg.
Yeah, shit. Just pat his knee.
And probably
like,
for me as well,
oh.
because I found out when we rolled my height and shit.
Are you a midget?
4'10".
Nice.
No. See, all I remember him doing was melting in the sunlight and having his pet die.
You did blow up a spider.
Once.
He didn't appreciate that.
I
very
kind of accidentally made a building fall on it and stuff. And
much. How many other people did you kill with that spell?
One dwarf.
Wheelbarrow.
Ah, wheelbarrow.
I think you took
You're
out-
gonna have to get used to all
No,
this.
no, 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 no,
There's
no,
a
no.
lot of shit.
We've been
Don't
traveling a
worry.
while.
Shit like this happens.
the
Yeah.
dwarf died because the
I don't know what
ogre,
wheelbarrow
giant,
means,
whatever,
but, you know.
cleaved the castle. into
Well,
it.
they cleaved a dwarf in half and they had to carry him in a wheelbarrow.
The bits.
That's because
yeah.
the
Bits in a
giant,
wheelbarrow.
the giant cut the tower in half. I only got rid of the bit at the bottom where they happened to be standing.
So now, dead things, wheelbarrows.
Oh, and then
So,
the cat.
Watch out for his spells. He's confused by his
At
name.
what
I
point
can feel
is
you
the
in on
cat
that.
anything to do with
Half
me?
orc, doesn't like orcs.
Ah, I'm saying.
Stab
Quiet
things.
person, I assume from the name. Jeffrey.
Yes.
My name.
Alton.
Hang on, did you say you were from Waterdeep?
Yeah.
He might know your museum.
Where in Waterdeep are you from?
East.
You're just like, oh shit. Somewhere.
Make another history check for me.
Don't be soft, don't be soft.
It's getting better.
It's getting a lot better.
Slowly.
There's a fair few museums. You might know the museum, but there's a lot of them. So you wouldn't know.
Do I know who he is?
No. Though you recognise the Library of the Armour,
As.
a member of the City Guard of Waterdeep.
Oh, fuck!
Actually, I've never asked you.
I'm a soldier.
What's in?
Sorry, soldier.
I'm
yeah,
so
yeah,
fucked.
But still,
Soldier, not the city guard.
What's
I'm
in
not
your?
the city watch.
It's just
I'm,
margin.
I'm sent out on battles, not.
Yeah,
Not
right.
the
You're
guard
still,
in
you're
garrison,
still, you're
yeah,
still
you're not
a member
police.
of the.
Yeah, it's
It's almost
Yeah.
like the authority figure, like, oh,
Alton.
fuck.
I've never actually asked. What's even in your museum?
not.
No, I mean,
Which
like,
museum is it?
you have history museums and you got magic museums. What's your museum of?
You're like, fuck you, dude. Okay.
Which one?
Have
is
you
it?
honestly
There's a few.
not
They
thought
don't really,
of
they don't
it?
really interest me.
Your,
Brain
your
like,
museum
oh, shit.
has multiple
Yeah.
Trinkets.
exhibitions.
Cool, that's what I was going with. Well, we have collections of armor, various dynasties, elven, dwarven, human, some further afield. There's tapestries, trinkets, chalices, jewellery,
So it's a museum of
books,
stuff.
these
I'd like
things.
to see it someday.
I'd like to see it again someday.
Well, eventually
too.
we're going to end up back at Waterdeep,
Yeah.
so you can give us a tour.
If we ever get there.
No, I haven't been home in long time now.
How long?
10 years probably. They keep sending me round.
Oh, slightly longer than us then.
Actually, how comes you are so far from Waterdeep?
Well, I go where I'm sent.
Probably the same reason we are.
No,
Giant
okay,
airways.
fair question.
Oh, there.
You're a soldier of
Lies
Waterdeep, and
and
you're just sort of
lies.
sent out. Why are you sent out?
At least you weren't beaten up on
I was born in Waterdeep. I'm just a soldier. I get garrisoned wherever I get sent.
Oh, so you just sort of, not requisition,
Released.
like recruited at whatever place you're, I can't think of the right word.
Seconded.
Probably?
Yes, I believe you're going for seconded.
Yeah, you're just taken up by whatever.
Big way do know this.
Yeah.
Garrison.
No clue.
Been trying to find out more
It's
about this
still
giant
common,
problem.
It's just,
So if you're
intelligent common.
sent garrisoned by the
And I will say it to you in half
city
fucking
to
Orcish.
where are you meant to be right now?
Well, Santa's.
So there are more
Santals.
Xantals.
That's a completely different thing.
Get out of my head.
also from Waterdeep. So
Because
then
that's in Waterdeep.
also more soldiers in Xanthars.
Well, not from Waterdeep. They're from all over.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
So what have you found out about the giant problem?
The giant problem. Well,
It
is
is rather
pretty big.
large.
It is.
They
Oh, it's a very large problem to do with giants.
I think
Well,
you
it
and
is
I
just
just
the
jinxed
giant
on that.
problem, too.
I think you and I just jinxed on that.
Giant problem.
I think we might have done.
Because I said it's pretty big and you
well,
made it rather
let
large.
me explain, my friend. They're quite big, you see. You
Oh,
gotta
we
kill
know.
'em. There's a problem.
Yeah, they stole a stone.
A
from
giant
some
As far as
town.
I've got, I'm trying to find out more information.
The
Okay.
giants destroyed.
There was some stuff about the
so
ordning.
the hierarchy to find out who's top dog.
Hmm.
The big one.
That's the general gist of what we found out.
They stole a stone.
Okay.
And then we were in some piss backwater frozen shithole of a town. Giants attacked it. Thank you. Giants attacked it, called out for a name. And apparently there's a relative of the person who
Arthur Simba.
Yes.
in Waterdeep. That's why we're going.
You might have heard of them.
Who?
Artisimba?
Oh, him.
Yeah, there we go. Good.
The giants were looking for him.
Oh, we're also heroes.
Waterdeep might be attacked
And
by
I show him the badge.
giants.
Hang on.
Okay. I don't think that has jurisdiction here, mate.
Shot down. No one gives a shit.
Yeah, we're somewhat south of.
I was just telling him about what we done.
Yeah, shot up a couple of giants and a remoras.
Yeah.
You never actually
God-given deputy.
you heard of Artisimba, you
Yeah.
never met him specifically. You do know that he's connected to the Roaring Horns. Was the last family in Waterdeep he had connections with.
Alright. Well, shall we
As I say,
cancel
there's,
them, right?
yeah.
Yes.
But there's some other miscellaneous shit we're doing first.
Like
finding a
first
war
one,
bandit,
bastard.
finding a wizard.
You talking about Weevil?
Yeah.
Oh, you've heard of him
You
too.
heard of him.
17.
Do you know where he is?
Are you
Really?
a fucking idiot?
Yes, he is.
Go to
You may.
sleep.
The gnome gave you the same answer that he would.
Don't stab him.
I don't know if he knows more.
I'm not gonna
He
stab
might
He's
have
the
got
last
his own
person
information.
he
If he
asked
did,
that
he would
question,
already be
stabbed
gone.
him, and we lost him for a day.
And now we've got the potential of
He's
wiping out that
difficult.
hobgoblin settlement. That's the miscellaneous
You
shit
guys
we've got
know.
going on right now.
And take it, he
Yeah.
still has all this old
Anything to
shit
help.
on his
Yeah, so he's
face,
still got
doesn't
it.
he?
His
Yeah,
face
hence
still
his
fucked.
face
Yeah.
is fucked,
That's
and
not
his
gonna
scales
do
are
any
missing.
Actually,
And the
no,
tail's
I don't
still
know.
got dirty.
Maybe
Yeah.
born that way.
I'm
Oh no,
born
got
ugly.
his faces off the
Not
rock
bad
bit.
ugly.
Not that
You
bad.
cannot hear.
gonna wait till it wants to.
Huh?
I'm gonna wait to do
Unfortunately,
it.
I haven't got
Okay.
anything right now that can help with that.
Thriss,
Actually,
Great restoration.
would lesser restoration do anything
you know,
to help him?
you know.
Cool.
Give it a whack.
I mean, I can try and give you a hand with it.
Doing what?
Well, you're looking a bit weak at the moment.
I'm not sure if I should be offended at that.
I don't give a crap. Do you want help or not?
Sure.
I
Alright,
like
then
this guy.
I'm gonna cast lesser restoration.
Right, make a wisdom check for me.
My roll's been so good so far.
Come
so
on, number 2.
3.
Oh, it's another 3.
Ah, solid.
7.
Total of 7.
So 10. Oh, it's,
Total 7.
oh, so 7.
You reach out and touch the touch brick.
Yeah.
Temporarily, that was great.
Touch the brook.
Touch the brick.
Touch the
Splish,
lizard.
splish,
Channeling your power. You feel there's some sort of corruption there.
Mhm.
There is something that is.
Just like, look at him, obviously corrupt.
But you are unable to remove
Corruption,
the effects thereof.
Okay. I don't know what's wrong with you, but I can feel something dark.
Probably those or
Thank you.
Um,
As a shadow monk, I feel like I should take some sort of pleasure in that.
Backtracking very quickly, Wobble Weevil, you know there's a bounty on him, but you don't know actually you don't have a description of him. You just know that there's a bounty that very fast.
Cool.
Oh, we had a
We'll just
description.
fill him in
I
on that
forget.
Is there any
information then.
wooden stuff around us?
He's a dwarf. He's got a
Then I'd
beard.
spend some time too.
Yeah, but there was something
It's a very
going on with his
scruffy-
neck.
yeah, he's got a
Some
scruffy
shit.
beard. He's got a scar. He's grey, I think,
Like this.
of some sort. Something's grey.
Wasn't there something going on with his neck?
yeah, big
Yeah.
old scar.
Yeah.
So a scar across his neck.
I'm doing the minor transmutation to just turn some stones into wood so we can make a fire. Actually, should we make a fire if they might be following us?
far have we travelled?
Do we
How long have we
need
travelled for?
a fire
How
if
long
you
have we
have your
travelled
tiny
for?
hut?
I guess in the length of this conversation.
Cool,
Do we need a
You've
fire if
gone-
you have your
you've got
hut
a
warm?
fair distance then.
We're a couple of miles or something.
Yeah.
He's asking if we need a fire because we've got the hut.
Yeah.
Just to cook food. Rations.
It's
can't reach
rations.
us, yeah.
We haven't
Yeah,
got
okay,
food,
yeah.
so rations.
Well, if you want to get close, I'll cast the hut spell.
And then we sit here for 10 minutes.
11.
11 minutes.
Just like.
That extra minute.
How close?
Within 10 foot.
Alright.
Well, it's done. Yeah.
We're doing this slightly off the road.
Okay. So he's spending 11 minutes. Cast the
Whilst
spell.
he's casting it,
And I
out
make
comes
it-
a violin again. Okay.
I'm gonna make it black smoke.
Black smoke.
Yeah?
Instead of pink.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
So,
That's the fine
so
colour.
tempted just to make it be like, it's stuck in pink. That's it, it's pink. It's fluorescent pink forever now.
It's like Alton just yelled out pink and it's just stuck. Pink's just stuck in your head.
Cool,
You're
so
like,
you
fuck!
make
Alters the
a
ultimate
Yeah.
control.
Everyone is inside the dome, and you're all gonna, I should just settle down for
Yeah.
sleeping. Nothing's gonna happen at night.
I've lost my fucking flute partner.
Apart from a
damn
few
it.
dogs.
You
Yeah.
hear some
Wolves
wolves
in the distance
barking.
somewhere. Yapping and fighting.
Anyone fancy a game of cards? I'll pull out a card set.
Sure.
Are those cards marked?
Perception check.
21?
No.
Cool. Of course.
Sure.
Just cards are marked.
Cool. Play a game of cards.
Cool.
Are you guys betting on it, or are you just gonna play a game? Because if you're just gonna play a game, I'm not
I'm just gonna play.
Yeah, right, cool.
Just a casual
Yeah,
play.
I'll just roll a d20 and
Yeah, everyone roll a d20.
Oh, that was terrible.
I failed.
Is that a 1?
Yep.
Yay.
I had
You
proficiency.
get that your proficiency.
I had proficiency.
Oh, adding proficiency.
If you're proficient in cards.
Yes, I am.
Cool.
I
Of
got
course you
4.
are.
That's a proficiency.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay, I've got 12.
Anyone get higher than 12?
Got 19.
19.
No,
That's
I've
just
got
a
10.
straight die roll.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I've got
Cool.
7.
I don't think I'm proficient, but I feel at some point I might have been because how much is there to do on a ship?
Fire it.
Fish.
Yeah. I don't think you come
Shoot town just wasn't defending.
So.
Accidental
Cool, so
mutiny.
you'll play cards and they will win cards.
Somehow.
That's it.
Using his magic tricks.
I'll bet flute.
Card shark.
And you are going to go to sleep. The night will pass uneventfully. You'll wake up in the morning. You'll continue with your journey and make your way to Zambel's Keep. The journey will be uneventful. I'm going to be nice like that today.
We're
When
gonna
we get
pass
to, you know.
through our burnt wreckage of.
We already passed that.
That's where we rested.
Is that where we
No,
rested?
No, you rested
before
past that. You got to there, then
Oh.
carried on going a bit.
What,
No.
has anything changed?
It's slightly. It's not really as hot.
Okay. They've gone. And
The ash is a bit more scattered.
You probably blew up that harbour when you were on lookout, like, fire the port side cannons! And then the crew just completely misunderstood.
I meant starboard, damn it!
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So have we got
Yeah.
to the keep then?
Yeah, so you're making your way to the keep. So yeah, so you see this. You can see the stone keep coming over the top of what is sort of like, it's only like a 10-foot high sort of wooden wall around it, but you can see the battlements on there. You can see sort of every 30 feet or so are these large crossbows that are set up on the edge of the battlements.
If they're bigger than mine, I want one.
You want one.
They're bigger than yours,
I
want one.
but again, they're like.
I don't care, I want one. I want a mirror bar ballista and I want one of these.
We need to buy you a frickin'.
Are there guards on the gate?
There are guards. The gates are open.
I'm
Big
just gonna walk up
fucking
to a
sign
guard.
saying no orcs allowed.
They're just gonna, as you said, right,
Where's Alistair?
just into the inn.
Alright.
I'm just walking and going.
These are with me, so yeah, they're fine.
Right. Don't cause trouble.
I'm just
You
like,
mentioned
there's no zone of
Alistair.
truth.
You mentioned Alistair.
Who's
My
that?
officer.
Officer.
Ah.
Oh, I sound like Alistair. Oh, what?
I'm just gonna keep my eye out.
So I'm gonna go to the inn.
Cool.
Follow him.
I guess we're following.
In.
Yep.
Be it.
So
Anything
the
interesting on
inn-
the way?
I mean, interesting the fact that everyone looks hardened. No one's walking around unarmed.
Frontierman. Right, awesome.
Yeah, everyone is armed. Everyone looks roughed up.
This is Ranger Town.
Yeah,
This
this
is
be
Ranger
Ranger Town, bitches. This be Ranger Town.
Ooh, we fit in. Yeah.
You can see.
I can talk crossbows with people.
There's a fair mix of things. There's not so much. There's not very many elves, but there's some humans. There's some dwarves. There's some half orcs. And there's a couple of dragonborn actually that are wandering around the town.
What colours?
Yeah.
Blue and
Nice.
white actually.
Not.
Excuse me.
Still chromatic though.
uncommon.
No, there isn't a certain black dragonborn with a really weird ranged weapon that you've never seen before. It's got 2 barrels on it.
I might just itch. I'm itchy. So yeah, so you make your way over towards the inn. The inn is called the Falling Orc.
Oh, that's a good name. I can get behind that one.
Yeah.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, in that case, if we get there, you're gonna like the inn.
It seems like a concept you could
Yeah.
get behind.
That's a motto I live by.
So yes, when you get there, it's sort of it's a wood frame structure that has been built over the top of the remains of an older stone building that at some point you can see in the edges of it has been like blackened. At some point they caught fire and collapsed, and they've just sort of built on top of it. You take a step in. It's pretty much just in the main gate, when you step in, it's standard common room. It's not very busy, but you do hear from a evening as you look up, and there's a half orc wandering towards you. She's it is female, just very deep voice. She is taller than all of you.
How tall is she?
No shit.
She
Yeah, I
is
was going to say that
7
now.
foot tall.
Okay.
I realised that.
She
Yeah,
is,
no
she
shit.
is like proper
6'3", yeah.
yeah,
That's all.
7 foot.
Fuck.
And
Ugh.
she is well built. Like she is, she's not. She's wearing what would be better described as like workers' clothes. They're like blacksmith leather apron and stuff like that, because those are sort of what's the word?
Androgynous?
Big enough.
No, yeah,
Unisex?
they're bigger, but even those are sort of are straight torn over how just well built she is. Like they are. This is like the biggest set of blacksmith.
Is she armed?
She has a like a maul just hanging on her belt.
Holy fuck.
I'm really
She is-
disappointed you didn't just say, yes, she has 2 of them.
Missed an opportunity there.
Evening, darling. Where is he?
It's just over in the corner.
Alright. Get the guys a drink, please.
What'd you like?
Ale.
Ale.
We've got lots of ale. Ale around.
Okay.
Easy.
It's on him. And I point to Alistair.
Cheap this town.
So yeah, so she steps over and pours a few ales and brings them all over to you. So yeah.
Are they 7 foot half orc sized ale kegs?
You actually, she brings up scaling mugs.
You get a shot glass.
Yeah.
To everyone else, but to him it's a proper mug.
Pint.
See, I was kind of
Halfling pint.
I was kind of hoping you'd have the Scanlan,
Oh, glug, 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 glug.
with an
Won't have to get
anti-Dallas
more.
Cowboy
I,
sticker on the
He
bottom of
could
it.
just
Just
drown
come over.
himself in this thing.
Oh, yeah, so
I could push him in this as well as
so
the
if he
suit.
wanders over, sort of brings his drink, sits down. Been a bit lost, Thrift?
First. You always get it wrong.
I do.
Yeah. Like your scouts did.
Oh.
They're all dead.
Ah. What happened?
Well,
You're welcome.
these are the only reason I'm alive. The others died. Got overrun. There's a lot more than fucking 10.
We already had the information of 10.
Well, we need to get better scouts, don't you?
Right, do you want some accurate information? 2 ogres, 27 goblins,
32.
32 goblins, X amount of hobgoblins, whatever the fuck. 30 minus the ones we killed.
We killed like 6. 3?
One accurate
20
information,
plus
so I got the
hobgoblins.
numbers wrong.
And they're
And that's just all we can see.
building a settlement. It's not just an encampment, they're fortifying
Did
it.
we
They're
tell them
building
about the
it.
ogres?
There's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've,
That was
I've,
the
the ogres
opening
were the first thing I
gambit.
counted. They're building like fortifications, actual structures are going up.
They were putting up a wall when we were looking.
Standard hobgoblin war camp.
They've got an horse as well.
And 1 horse. Not that that matters.
Was there one in charge?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
bitch with magic.
I think it.
And the guy with plate mail.
Rather fond
magic.
of fires.
There was a. Yeah, there was a.
Oh,
hot
bitch
with fireballs.
No, wasn't that a tiefling?
No.
No.
Or was that just the model?
That was just the model.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a hobgoblin which uses magic. Threw a couple of fireballs around.
If we want to take it on, we're going to need more.
Yeah, she's not in charge.
The other guy. There was a guy in
No,
plate.
they got some sort of war boss.
She's just a support. But they're powerful as ones are.
No shit.
So look out the caravan we were guarding.
Both.
We kind of got
It
kicked
was
by
just
them.
6 of you.
7.
There was
We had a
7
drow, but he
outside.
fucked off.
Can't blame her really. You'll get fucked by a fireball. Not surprised that a bunch of.
He was a good elf, but he was a bit overly attached to his spider.
He ran off crying because it died. Again.
I missed that spider.
Think a barrel for that one then. Well, you saw where the encampment was.
Yeah.
Would you have to get back there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would be able to.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I did say I'd like to mark the cart trails
Yeah.
as I
Yeah.
leave, so that they don't, like, even if they do get washed away in rain or whatever, I can still find my way back.
I'm guessing you were like shooting bolts into the floor.
I wasn't using fucking bolts, no.
Well, you could even just use
You're,
the map.
you're an
Eventually.
outlander, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
You don't need
need
to.
to mark shit.
Okay,
just
cool.
know
I
it.
just know where I'm going.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
once you've walked somewhere, you know that that thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you just know it. You don't need to bring down a map or anything. You just instinctively know that the mapping.
But you could show us on the map.
Although, I will take a piece of charcoal and get the map out. There we go. It's right there.
Quillini.
Yeah, you can have us, don't you?
That'll work.
Travel to come down.
Dotted line of the cart tracks. There we go.
Are you going back to get rid of them?
If we get reinforcements, I really want to kill that fucking sorceress bitch.
What's in it for us?
I get
We
revenge.
can't take on 30. We've struggled against 10.
Shut up.
That's
Making
why
us
we
sound
said
great.
if we get reinforcements.
I mean, you've given us the map.
I'm not giving you the map.
No, you've given us where it is on the.
Location.
Yeah.
You've given us the location. I'm sort of indifferent as to whether or not you come and help. I'd want his help because I know he knows what he's doing.
If you guys were to decide to
I can
attack
vouch
or
for him.
reinforce, we'll join in.
I can vouch for him.
As long
Any
as
only
there's
reason I'm
equal
alive.
shares.
We've got giants to our name.
Well, see what I can do to rustle up some men. Spellcaster. Anyone else do spells? Anyone have a way of stopping spells?
No.
Nah.
It'd be
Well,
good if you
I
could
mean,
bring
unless you
swords.
count a bolt.
No.
Yeah.
I don't
Other than killing them before they kill us.
Unless you count the 50.
No, you already have access to
Definitely
them.
going to if you. Okay, no.
Sweet. Right. Well, we're not going anywhere until we have another caster who can stop spells. Because it's called a Hobgoblin Devastator.
I'm gonna kill her.
You're going to try. They are specifically trained to do as much damage in battles as they can do. Every single hobgoblin is tested for their potential in magic, and those who have the potential are sent to a school to be trained, and they are trained in damage spells.
So they're aggressive.
Well, if we can't fight her, we can lure her away, maybe.
They're also smart. You say she was talking to the big guy. Probably gonna say she's an advisor of sorts. He ain't gonna leave they're not gonna leave each other's sides. And where he goes, there'll be a bodyguard.
Well, there's always the element of surprise.
That I can do.
Now I kind of wish we could find that giant again.
Well, drop rocks
If
on
she
them.
don't see us coming, we can kill her before she can do anything.
If I can get close enough, I could blind her.
How close you gotta be?
30 feet.
How big is where the encampment that they built?
Who needs molten lead? Poor
Decent size.
Raining stew. One cow
It
hits
was
them.
Huge chunks
really
of meat.
big. It was, yeah, it was a good like 100, 150,
You
maybe
mean for
200.
raining
Couple hundred.
cats and
Yeah.
dogs? Raining stewing cow.
Produce
I
and
don't
just got
know
a
what
fog
to do.
cloud that could cloud her vision so she can't actually see what's going on.
Except that's gonna tell you, she's just gonna tell you exactly where you're coming from.
Hit by a turnip for
It's not where it's coming from, just the wind nearby.
Yeah,
She
that
drops
was
a fireball
Somewhere
there.
a small man called Baldrick on a boat.
You get hit by the fireball if you're in the fog cloud. Doesn't need to see you.
We cast it on her from distance and then just pummel the area.
Or I just twat her with drown
Again, how
poison.
far away can you do that?
300 foot. Well, I can. Not sure about you guys.
Yeah, everyone can.
Yeah.
Fog cloud, but
Depending
How
on
close
range,
is
I
it?
can get,
Fog
I can get
clouds.
shot on her from 60
Is that 120 feet for fog cloud?
I'm pretty sure it's quite far. I cast it in the sky back in the.
Don't you need to be able to see her? That might be
120
more of a
feet, like.
problem.
Maybe not.
120 feet range.
Same range as a fireball.
Fireball's 300. I'm not sure, might be
Well,
right.
either way, I'm not good with magic, I fight with a sword. So if fireball is further, then fog cloud doesn't help you get close.
True.
Because you're gonna walk in and
They're
she's
both
gonna
120, I believe.
I'm pretty certain they are as well.
So, do you know how many other people in this town might be able to, as you say, stop a spell?
150.
No one in this town has
fireball.
that capability. I will
I
have
thought
to
it was a
try and
fireball.
find someone to help.
No, that one's done.
So I ain't going anytime soon. Which also means that their defences are just going to be built up. So,
I mean, I've got a way
but
of
going
destroying
in
those.
without a way of stopping the Devastator is suicide.
Have you
I
got
mean-
any wizards here that wouldn't be able to leave but that could teach me the spell?
We don't have wizards here.
That's what you get said.
Maybe
Range
we
it
make
down.
the trip back to
Now-
Mirabar or to Everland.
This might be a risky play, but a lot of my bolts are laced with drow poison. I can twat it with one of them, I can just knock her out cold.
And then one of them will just straight her awake.
I am not running the risk of your bolt not working and my people getting killed because she is still conscious and alive.
That is unfortunately fair.
I still think if we're able to sneak up on her in the dark, we can get close enough if we're silent.
It's a pretty big if, but Hogorns are smart. They're gonna light fires around the base of the hill so you can't sneak up on them.
Can they can see it in the dark, right?
Aye,
You got any horses?
there's some horses.
Maybe we go to Everland and buy a spell scroll for.
So that
Didn't
would
you
be.
say it was a wizard you're looking for in Everland?
Mhm.
He might have one.
Maybe.
Someone's quite some time away. Give me time to muster forces here.
10 days or so, by my reckoning.
So that would be
Yeah,
20 days.
20
well,
days
getting
back.
there and back.
It's gonna put them in a pretty good position.
Gives you 20 days to
But-
raise forces.
Gives me 3 days to reinforce my people.
We'll have our own fireball. Burn that fucking wall down.
Anything else we
Made of
might be able
stone
to
as well.
bring
I can do-
back
I can
from
get rid of
Everland
stone.
for you or for this?
Yeah, you've proved
we
you
do
can get
go
rid of
there.
stone, that's fair.
We're good as far as things go. If you can bring back a wizard, that'd be good. Or one who can stop spells.
I don't know.
I mean, if it's all the same to you, I'd like to travel with these lot. I owe my life.
Alright. I mean, if we're gonna do this, I want you back here to do it. Because you're the one who knows what they're doing. I have some stuff, but you're better at it than I am.
Yeah, I always make it back.
That you do. Okay.
So, to Everland, I guess.
Well, I'd suggest you stay the night here.
I was about to say the same thing.
I'm not travelling by night.
Oh, the drinks are on you, by the way.
I figured.
Cheers.
You walked in, you took an order, you sat down, no money was exchanged. You paying for rooms, or am I paying for that as well?
Well, you might as well.
I knew that was coming.
What a seeing as you so graciously offered.
Well, they can stay in the barracks.
They can camp out here, just whatever. I'll pay for that. Consider it. What's the word I'm looking for?
Down payment.
Trade of information for your services.
Reward for the information you've given.
Okay, go to. Well, finish our ale. Actually, what time? It's not going to be very late, is it?
Nope.
Nah.
We got
Time
each
to
other.
go.
No. We got
No,
lots.
it is pretty late.
Yeah, because it was the
Oh, you said a
better part
day
of
for
the day's
yeah, so
travel.
maybe you got an hour or before. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty late. I just glossed over that day.
Fair enough, yeah.
Because nothing happened.
Oh,
I
yeah,
said
then
you
say-
travelled for a day, nothing happened. Here's our false keep, go.
Yeah.
Anywhere that we could get some health potions while we're in town. Because last time we did not do so well.
I mean, I'm a pretty good health potion.
Yes, but we have one of those and he fell over.
Yeah, he don't look that strong.
He's not really a healer either.
No, he does
I'm
weird
gonna
shit
go
with his
to
hands.
Barracks, but I'm if we
He
don't
likes
get
to make
them in very
loud
often,
claps and
I'm probably
bangs.
going to want to keep them.
No,
Thunder.
I understand.
Well,
You probably understand.
I am one of the garrison healers, but I am also a cleric of war. So
I was thinking more
I'm good
private
on both
distributor.
respects.
You're a battle medic.
That's fair enough.
Right. Well,
I think I'll stay here as well.
fair enough. Enjoy your night. Watch out for the stable boy. He's a little bit odd.
Noted.
Okay.
Looks around.
Why are we going to the stables?
No, just like
Well,
No,
you
he's-
have fun with that.
The stable, he works here.
He has 2 jobs.
no, he's the stable boy for the inn stable. Is there anyone acting odd?
Not in this room. You're the only
Good.
person in this place. Yeah.
Good.
What do I know of him?
He's a dwarf.
Alright.
Checks it under the table.
He
Yeah,
spends,
above
he
the
spends
table?
most of his times in the stables.
Don't go to the stables.
Okay then.
He stands up and walks off.
I
You
wonder
know,
what
you
he
know
meant by
we get to the
weird.
city a lot quicker if we just bought some horses.
Is he a dwarf that looks similar to what they described earlier?
A little bit, yeah.
I was going to ask that.
So,
And don't worry, I don't think it was
right, let's go somewhere a bit quieter.
Turn. Are we not the only people here?
I thought there were others around, or if they were.
Yeah, at the moment, you actually are the only people in this.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
What was the description of that dwarf you were talking about?
Short, old, hairy.
Scruffy beard, cut
Big
scar
colour
on
black.
its neck.
You can't just go around and see.
Was it Blackbeard? What was it?
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
4'6", black hair, wiry,
Sort of
beard,
Yeah.
ear to collarbone.
dark eyes, scar on neck.
His beard is also patchy.
Yeah.
Bit shitty. Bad for a dwarf.
So he's gonna hide
So-
out in a place that's filled with guards.
Yeah, that doesn't seem sensible to me.
It seems
Smart.
very sensible.
Smarter than doing it in Waterdeep, that's for damn certain.
Are you up for detaining a certain stable boy?
Why, does
You
he match
can't
that
just go
description?
around and assume every
Why, you
stable
think
Well,
is
I don't
unbelievable.
personally flow that way, but I'll keep watch if that's what you're into.
I've got some manacles.
Or that.
Well, I know he fits that description.
That's an entirely different matter.
So how do we want to do this? We all just march on in there?
Do I know how he acts?
He keeps very much to himself. Just cleans the stables during the day, and then
And what's his name?
Lutz. Sorry, Larg.
Larg.
Larg. Lutz is a different character entirely. That's his character.
Also not a dwarf. Whatever.
Just got the
Oh.
wrong name.
Yeah,
I'm sure
well,
that is right.
It's Wervel. Wervel the Woovel.
His name's Wurzel and he's got a combine harvester.
Oh, I've got a big red combine harvester.
So in this, is that just like a
Oh, yeah,
machine that they pull along by trains?
Oh fuck, we've got nothing.
Of course we have.
well,
Someone mentioned combine
Should we go
harvesters.
find him now or later? He doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
We can find out where he lives.
We're not
Break
exactly.
in and just have a look around.
He lives in the stables, mate.
We're not exactly
He
doing
lives
it.
in the stable.
We're
No,
not exactly in a position to
But he leaves.
cash in.
Yeah.
But the guy said he was a bit of a weirdo.
If he doesn't
Keeps
know
himself.
Yeah,
anyone
he
else
does that.
knows,
He's
then
got to have
maybe
somewhere
he'll
to sleep.
stay
He can't sleep in
around
the
till we
stables
get
with
back.
horses.
But maybe he's there because no
Otherwise
one else
we have
goes
to go
there.
to
Maybe he
Mirabar.
wants to be.
How long has he been here?
Left alone.
How long has he been here?
How long has he been here?
How long's he been here?
How long's he been here?
How long has he
Fucking
been
hell.
here?
About a week.
I say that.
About a week.
With your mouth full.
After just going,
Mm.
Well, it doesn't sound like
Do you have a
he's
jail?
sticking around.
Yeah, he's not staying. He's been moving about for the last few months.
Let's get him now.
I think we
Easy.
get him now while we have the chance.
Yes.
Easy.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, you've
so,
not lugged around a dwarf.
You got that
Prisoner
sneaky
before.
thing again.
Yes.
I want to save the point so I can just blind
Well-
the guy and then we can't do anything.
I've spoken to him a couple of times. I can just approach him.
Yeah.
Hey, take manacles.
You sure?
No,
What
no,
are you gonna
hold
say
off
to
on
him?
those for the
What are you
moment.
going to say to him?
You can hide
Hello.
and we'll ambush the bastard.
And then we throw knives at him?
Oh, we're
well,
just
I'm
going to do this
distracted
to
here,
every
you guys
dwarf we ever meet.
Yes. Because this one matches the description.
What,
Very
that he's
closely.
a dwarf, sure, and acts a bit funny.
And
Oh,
with
he's
a
got
big
a sodding
fucking
great
scar.
He's
scar.
also
Oh,
got a
scar.
beard.
along his neck.
And
He
he's
also
got
has
a
a
patchy
beard.
beard.
He actually
Bit
accurately
like your
matches the
cousins.
description.
Yeah, almost like Shush is very similar to Hush.
No, I meant his beard's a bit patchy.
If we manage to catch our guard, if we stay out of range, I can get with a sleep spell.
Well, I can try and paralyse him. So, both of
I
those,
just
and
stab
then
him.
they should be down.
Poison the bastard.
Yeah, we've all got
Or
poison.
we can hear them. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they said they'd already.
So, yeah, I approach him while you guys, I guess,
Sort of hide behind the
Go around the
doorway.
side.
What's the go word?
well, when I say
Jenga.
his name, Warble the Weevil.
Alright, well that's simple enough.
You might just try pegging it then.
Well, that's why we
Well,
surround the
that's why we
stables.
surround it.
I've got a smart idea. But it depends if you want to let me try it first before you all burst in.
What is your
Contact.
idea? Tell us first.
Well, I have a bit of a way with words, you see, and I might be able to figure out whether he has less than honest intentions about what he's doing here in this town.
I should really have skilled zone the truth. That would work out so much better.
I'm going to insight that. Does he really? Does he actually believe that? I think he believes it entirely.
As I know, Harsh, you would have attuned to your braces, ultimate dagger, and your long rest.
Does that mean I know what they do, or that they simply work?
Means you
now?
know what they do. Yeah.
So now you know you can't hurt yourself with them.
And
You
then
lit-
definitely
except
not
for the
real.
short swords.
Instinctively
I know,
know
it's like,
how they
well,
work.
I know kung fu. It's just like plugged straight into his brain.
Yeah.
Or rather, in Harsh's case, it's fun
I
cool.
know. Yeah.
I still say we go for the stabbing motion.
I
I
think we
paralyse
surround
and sleep.
the stables, let him talk to him, and then
Well, if I confront him about who he is, if he
He'll
legs
run.
it, he's not innocent, is he?
yeah, and if
And
we're
if you're
surrounding
surrounding
him,
him,
we can just
he's
catch
dead.
him.
If you think he's such a great criminal, he's probably going to have some way to get out of there.
You got
Beyond running out.
swords.
the
Did
door.
anyone ever say if he could cast spells?
They never did.
Actually, it was a bad.
I'd have figured they'd have mentioned that if he could.
Right.
It's a bit of an outland.
You be ready to silence the guy then.
I can do that.
If you do that, I can't do that. I can't cast spells.
You got a sword, stab him.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean as in that kind of silence?
Silence.
As in that kind of silence?
Yes.
Didn't you say you could put him to sleep?
No, he knows sleep.
Well, we could.
Well,
but
I
don't know.
I
you
can-
said you had some sort of poison.
I got drought poison.
We
It's
all-
not guaranteed, but I can certainly
What
shoot.
about if we put in a mug of ale and say
It has to be
It's
go through a
serving
wound. It has to be
sort
through
of
cup.
poison.
You
Oh,
can't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Having said
ingested
that-
Liam
poison.
said that.
This knob has got a poisonous kid.
No, I don't. That would be a completely.
That
inconspicuous
would be
anti-cap.
illegal.
That's just. Why would you suggest that?
Alright, you've got a
Open
special
up.
box of
It's not
special liquids that do
illegal
special
here.
things.
Just in
No.
other places.
Ah, alright.
I don't think.
Yeah, the place full of guardsmen.
can
It's
arrange
totally
to see
not
it.
illegal.
Empty fucking inn.
You never know who's listening.
Yeah, sometimes it's a
Water
no.
is.
There's a really panicked giant half-orc behind us. Oh, he's got poison.
Someone drinks the wrong mug of ale.
So what's the plan then? We go with
We surround the guy and we
Yeah.
shoot him with sleepy stuff.
cool.
I can work with
But
that. If he
make the
runs,
go
I'm going
word
to stab him.
short. So like Jenga or something.
Well, when he starts to
Don't you fucking dare.
if he starts to leg it, then
All right, Uno.
Yeah,
it's
by
better.
1 degree.
how about this? When he hits me with something, or if I hit him with something, let's go.
Alright.
Alright, let's do it.
Ready? So you're gonna go surround the stables.
Mm-hmm.
Then stealthily, I'm just gonna approach him.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
of you stealthing, roll stealth check.
23.
Is it darkness?
I rolled a natural 20 on my
Uh,
stealth.
Yeah.
dim light.
30.
Oh, she's invisible.
I also rolled a nat 20.
Nice. 23.
11.
Nat 20, 30 total.
Oh god.
Okay, I'm at 27.
24.
8.
Hey!
I thought we could cast plus without trace.
You can't.
I don't want to because I want to cast other things.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's fair. We didn't need it.
God, you would have been like.
See you.
He'd been forcing.
You guys
Yeah.
have snuck around and sort of surrounded the stables.
Doesn't exist ever.
I like
Chris,
it.
you're making your way
I'm
into
hiding
the
behind the
stables.
doorway. My
I'm knocking
tail's
the
just
door
sort of
open.
poking out and lying there.
Like, oi, log.
Aye.
I'm just curious.
Mm,
You haven't been here long.
mm.
You haven't talked much. And I've just got a certain description.
Just wait for another. No.
Now, there's a dwarf everyone's looking for. Can you match that description?
Yar. I'm not sorry at all.
No, don't be.
Nope, no, I don't.
Aye. Unlucky placement of Scar.
So, if I was to, you know, take you to Mirabelle, they wouldn't recognise you.
Probably not.
I'm gonna insight him.
Cool, we're doing something.
Can we hear this going on?
No, because you guys are outside.
Nat 20.
Oh my
For a
god.
total of.
For a total of.
24.
Dang. That's like Liam's. You can certainly try. Isn't it?
Smile.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did he roll a net 22?
He is lying.
Hey! Stab him.
Cool. Whole person.
Cool.
Nice.
Yes.
Fucking nice.
It's a wisdom save, right?
Yep. Against 15.
Cool. You don't even touch it. You notice you do it and goes to move and.
Oh, good.
And I'm just gonna smile at him.
Yeah.
Oi lads, we got him.
Well, that was fucking easy, and I walk in.
Yeah, it's just like
I think everyone
knives.
does.
Like, oh, this isn't a fight.
I guess I handcuff the guy.
Okay.
Manacle him.
And
Legs.
yeah, do we want to?
Do we want to put that half plate on him?
He doesn't.
Just in case.
So he's handcuffed. Do we want to silence
Just like
him? or-
overloading
As
with
soon as
weight.
he's manacled,
so he
I'm
just
just gonna
overly
drop whole person.
Okay, cool.
I
mean, he passes that save as well.
Yeah.
So what are we doing with him now? Oh god,
We're
we've got to go
taking
to
him to
Mirror Bar.
We do. But hey, we have him. We took the opportunity we have him. That's the
Wait,
important bit.
We
wait.
can leave him in the jail, yeah?
Yeah, but then someone else will take him to Mirror Bar.
We need to take him to Mirabel.
Which means that we have to spend even
Keep
less
an eye on
time
him to
before
make
we
sure he
kill
doesn't
him.
try, he's not trying to escape or
Uh,
himself.
It'll take longer to get to Mirror Bar.
He
By
is
another
trying
like
to
6
back
days.
the manacles.
I'm just going to smack him in the back of the
He's
head
trying to
with
take
the
the
knife,
manacles
like
apart.
the blunt end.
Yeah, he's trying to smash the
Just
manacles.
cold cock him.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Above 20.
Cool, that was it.
But I mean, people are standing next to
within
him.
5 feet.
Bless you.
Thank you.
12, 15, 18, 22.
This is where he points at you and explodes
No,
fire.
23.
You're
Okay.
just knocking him out.
Yeah, just KO that guy.
How much damage?
23.
Cool.
Does he stop trying to break the manacles now?
Nah, he's still standing. He's
And
not-
again.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna hit him again. Hit him then.
Cool.
I'm just gonna take one of the poison bolts and just use it as a sort of
just try and
15?
tranquilize him.
15 does hit.
Cool. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action as well to hit him
Okay.
walk
with a
out.
16.
Cool.
What are you on with?
Short swords. 7, 13.
Cool.
Still standing?
You're still standing.
I'm gonna-
Make your improvised weapon attack.
No.
Cool.
Oh,
Rolling that one.
A natural 1. Go ahead and make a con save.
Yeah!
You accidentally
Stab
stab
yourself.
yourself!
Yeah. Because you picked up the crossbow bolt and stabbed your hand.
Another one!
Cool. You stab your hand and fall unconscious. That's the
I'm just
poison
gonna look at him and just
poison
go,
pumps through your
you
system.
are the worst.
No.
Is he always this incompetent?
Yes.
Nobody touch it. Nobody.
I'm
I'll
gonna
walk
shake
up
him
to the
awake.
I want to kick him.
and just press the crossbow
No,
against
that'll
the
wake
temp
him
of his
up.
head.
I've
Go,
shaken you awake now, don't worry.
cease, desist, now.
Yes,
You're only
he's
getting
fucking
one warning.
stupid, but it's his own fault he learns.
He's not moving his hands anymore. He's not saying anything. He's just
Good
staring
lad.
at you.
Now,
I'm gonna
continue
that's
to
the
not
restoration.
move your hands.
That's a restoration.
I believe it does.
Okay. You just shake the guy and
You
wake
just shake
up.
him up.
Yeah, but he's
Still
still
poisoned.
poisoned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you
Alright.
fail by more than 5, you're poisoned as well.
No.
Oh,
If you
but
fail,
if you
it's-
fail,
if
you're
you're
poisoned.
poisoned.
If you fail more than 5, you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Less restoration is poison. Poison's not.
Must have been a really dodgy bolt that just snapped in my hand.
I think you picked it up the wrong way.
You clearly don't know how to work them.
Now, Larg or whatever you want to call yourself.
Warhol. Mr. Weevil.
What are we going to do with you?
There's a pretty big bounty on your head.
Hold a pattern down.
Is there a good reason why we shouldn't turn you over?
Investigation
Mirabar.
check.
Do you want 5,000? Do you want a shit ton of gold?
I want to hear what he's going to offer first.
18.
You find tucked in underneath the robes that he's wearing, which don't look great. They're sort of like ragged. He has got studded leather armor that has been well hidden beneath the things, and he also has tucked inside, also hidden by the rags, a pair of
Daggers,
hand axes, which when you touch, you get a sudden rush of energy.
Thank you. Sasha?
I've already got a. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Thought you might
Similar
like
sort of
those.
rushes when you touch the cloak of protection and the cloak that you're currently wearing. The rush of holy shit, this is magic.
Can you identify what the fuck's going on with these? They're
Can I have a
magical.
look at the weapons to see if I can
Might
see any signs
not
of what it
be
is?
the time.
No, exactly.
Yeah, he's fine. He's tied up.
There's a pretty big price on your head.
Make an arcana check.
15.
They are +1 hand axes.
Awesome.
Simple enough.
So what? +1 to.
+1 to attack rolls, +1 to damage rolls.
Cool.
And they now do magic damage.
Right. Fucking.
Because you know you're wanted by
Everyone.
Very
Everyone.
prestigious people.
yeah, pretty much everyone. I'm sure there'd be certain people who would be rather more faithful of receiving you.
What the fuck was that gnome's name in Mirabar?
We didn't find out.
The master.
The master.
You might know him. Short guy, bad
Hey.
temper.
Friends with any gnomes? Yeah.
Don't ring a bell.
Oh, he wanted you.
He knows you.
He wanted to teach you a lesson.
Lots of people knew me.
Actually, you robbed the mines, yeah?
That's right.
So where'd you stash what you took? What'd you do with it?
I didn't get any of the gold.
What did you get?
run out.
I
So what? You looted it. You didn't get anything, and then you've done a run
got
of it.
provisions.
From a mine.
I
He was with other people.
You want to
but they got
rob
caught.
provisions? There's better ways of going about it.
mine's out of the way.
A farm would have had more.
I want to insight him.
Yeah.
It is okay.
15. 16.
Me, like,
17 plus 23.
Cool. And actually seems to be lying. They were raiding the mines for provisions because it was the easiest place to get provisions from. From where they were and the amount they needed, it was the best place of getting it from.
Somehow a heavily fortified mine is the best place.
In the northern mountains, probably.
Yeah, but it's a bitch to get in and out of. It just seems illogical, but whatever.
Unless they know another way in and out of the mines that other people don't.
Well, use a stunty.
Well, it's you guys that wanted to go to Everland or wherever it was. Now you want to go Mirabar? Come on.
It's
what do you wanna
Bernie's
do?
in Mirabar.
Or more.
So you're giving up on the other thing?
No, we're postponing that. We've got to deal with this first one.
We
We've
could
got
As you
probably
guys are
get
having this conversation from the keep, you hear the shout of GIANT!
Oh, fuck!
That's where we're going to end this week's session.
he's going in the bag of holding.
Fucking yes, Hush.
you getting it. Thump.
How much are we in there at the moment?
Oh yeah, we got all the armour as well. Now.
Oh, we need to sell all the armour while we're here. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'd have
Did we
to
actually
pour the
put all the
armour out
armour?
first, and then put
That's
him
fine.
in.
You are blacksmith. Goldplex.
Oh, we will die in there, you know that.
After 10
I think
minutes.
it's 10
10
minutes.
minutes. Plenty of time.
Or can we stick him in the bag of holding
battle
with head
takes
sticking
like
out?
Guys,
No, because
later.
if you
Later.
close it,
Hey, that's for later.
Yeah. So, thank you very much for watching. We've got Facebook and stuff down there. There's also now Instagram down there because we have an Instagram shit. You get to see it's got all behind the scenes shit. Basically, there's no better way of putting it. It's just like
It's
when
just
we're setting up or cooking
snippets of
or
it.
Previews of the episode.
previews of episodes, and occasionally we're going to put some models in there to be like, here's a pretty model. What model is it? What am I killing them with next week?
Who's that character?
Yeah.
It's Hobgoblin one.
Who's that?
It's a dead spider.
Oh, too soon, man. Too soon.
It's never too soon.
That'll be the giant we see. That'll be the one.
Anyway,
So yeah, I think that about does it. Go to Facebook. It's all there. It's all literally. No wait, it's this side. It's this side. I think actually it's just directly below me. It might
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
just be directly-
yeah,
doesn't
it's
matter
just
where
below
I
you.
put it. Down there. When this goes out, Instagram will actually have shit already on it. So go back and look at everything.
Yeah.
Because you'll have seen the stuff for this episode
Last
4
week
weeks
or-
ago.
Yeah.
So you get to preview what is coming up 4 weeks in advance. So yeah, go have a look at that, and we will catch you next week. Actually, before I mention next week, we are down a Hush. No, not
No,
Hush. We are
Sasha.
down
Sasha.
a
I am
Sasha.
top north.
So we'll be down to Sasha next week, but I'll be playing Sasha instead. We're not gonna break.
It's very easy.
It's very easy. I stand
Shoot
there and
things.
go, and then shoot stuff.
Oi, fucker!
Easy peasy.
Swear a bunch, hate orcs, shoot stuff. It's easy. And if you see a cat or a
Kill it.
thing,
All the
whack it with these +1
All the
axes.
sorcerer as well.
So yes, we'll catch you next week. We'll see you later. Bye.